dust on a cracked old road. Hat tilted forward, shadows that load. Eyes burn deep like a fire untamed. The nation he loved now barely the same. A voice like thunder, he calls out the lie. Where did the promise go? Why did all die? He holds up the past like a mirror of truth. The ghost of our father screams for our youth. Resurrected Abe with a heart full of rage.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. How does the mic sound? Oh, Cable Orb Hunter, thank you very much. And thank you very much, Kokomo. I appreciate it, you guys. Those are huge. Thank you. Let's get it started. That's right. And no message, but thank you for your donation. All right. So, I was unsure what to talk about tonight. And I saw all that news that's going on about the ICE shooting, and it seems to be quite a big deal. There's now protests marching all over major cities across the U.S., and you have to ask yourself, where's the legitimacy of what's being said, right? I asked earlier today in my Discord, what do we know about this situation, right? The news keeps reporting that this woman was a devout Christian woman and a mother of 3 children, I believe, and I saw the footage, and it looks like she already had bumped or hit one ICE agent with her vehicle and gassed it, headed forward, and there was another ICE agent in front of the vehicle when she was doing it, and that one fired on her to stop her from running him over. They keep saying that she was, just a mother, just out, My question would be, why was she out at an ICE raid with her vehicle? And then I have to question, who was this person, right? Because everything is being pushed so strongly that she was a good, virtuous person, and she would have never done this thing. And then when I looked into it even just a little bit, it looks like she's, I don't know, maybe a complete leftist who is fighting for LGBT, and I don't know this for sure, but it looks to be that she has a bunch of different fathers for the children, and she looks like, again, I'm not sure about this, but it looked like the person she's with currently is I don't know, maybe a trans individual, or possibly just a woman that looks manly and not a new husband. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't looked into it deeply enough, but I figured this is a topic that is definitely on the forefront of people's minds right now, because it's starting more and more protests across major cities, which we've already seen a ton of over the last year. And the question would be, how bad is this one going to get? And why is the news pushing what they are pushing? So, there's that. And I figured I could open up a panel and we could discuss what people know, what people think, what's going on, So, if you're interested in coming up and talking, it doesn't have to be about this topic. It's just something that I decided to bring up. But if you want to come up and chit chat, you can. Yeah, exactly. Papal or Punch-Up. Exactly. It's one of those things where you can't necessarily trust what your media is telling you. And I've talked to some people outside of our country, and they all they have is what comes out of our media. And so what they get is this twisted version of everything. Usually it's the left media that gets out to these other countries. And so what you end up with is people from either Europe or Asian countries or wherever saying, well, what the heck? Why is your government so corrupt? Why would they let this happen? And it's like, first of all, if you go watch the footage, it's kind of self-explanatory. And I don't know what to tell you. You can't just run down government law enforcement agents and in your vehicle and expect that they're just going to let you keep on going. Like, what? Yeah. Well, that's exactly it, Kokomo. It's the same thing as like George Floyd, right? The guy is not a good guy. By all means, he's been in all kinds of criminal activities. And then you turn around and you deify him as some kind of saint. And the same is true for this lady. Like, she's like the second coming of Mother Teresa, like you're saying. And she didn't particularly look like she's a great human being. I'm not saying anybody deserves to die, but you can't plow through a checkpoint with agents who work for ICE and expect that that's going to go okay for you. Welcome, Emmett.
Ah,
Hello,
man, I can't
Law.
hear anything.
Oh, that's not Emmett. That's K2. I'm a dork. Oh, actually, how does my mic sound, guys? I just need to make sure that you can hear and understand me well. Because it's hard to know. K2, you're on the line. Good. I'm glad the mic is working good. K2, are you there, buddy?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
sweet. Yes.
Good, good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see
Been
you.
a while.
Yes, it has.
Yes, it has.
Where have you been? Oh, wait. Never mind.
Oh.
I'm flooding. I remember from Emmett's last stream, or your last stream.
Yeah,
My bad.
just all kinds of hellacious silliness of the weather. Good to see you, Mo. Good to see you. Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
I was super busy last month. Well, for the
I
last
bet
2
you
months.
were. I bet you were. I bet you were. Trucking and any kind of logistics gets real heavy during holiday seasons for sure. know.
Not free. It dies down.
Well, you know what I mean. Emmett, you're a spinning wheel of death, you look like. You look like the glaive. Everybody remember that weapon? The glaive from the 80s? That blade, you throw it. Of course, I think it had 5 arms, not 3, but it looks like it. Wickmoto, good to see you. Good to see you. Glad to have people in the house again. Emmett, can you hear me? You're like not responding. You're just an OBS
Emmett,
camera.
restart.
Oh no, it's me. It's me looking at me. That's crazy how much that actually does look like me, Emmett. That freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Cat, welcome. It's good to
Hello.
see you.
Hello.
It's been a while, Cat.
A minute or two.
Just a minute or two.
A minute or two.
If only it was
Your
a minute
lambs look delicious, cat.
Shut up, K2. Kick your ass.
or two. Hey, Emmett,
The dark president of the United States has arrived.
that's right.
Guys.
So many of us. One of us.
Oh,
One
oy
of
vey.
us.
Yes.
I feel
Oy
left out.
vey, since you're the president, I got a group you can get money from. Listen here.
Oh, really?
Alright.
If you look
I-
at my
I-
character, you will understand what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. True. True.
Oy vey.
It's a good point. It's a good point, K2. So
What
what
are
do you
trying to
guys,
say?
what are you trying to say? What aren't you trying to say? That's a good question,
I'm just
too.
saying, fuck around and find out. That's all I'm saying.
You're-
I'm trying to
Exactly,
say
Kat.
to be successful as president, you got to join APAC.
Look, it's crazy. I watched that footage of I don't even know if it was a checkpoint or what it was, but like this lady, she already hit one of them, and he like side maneuvered around to the side of the car, And then she just plows straight forward like she's going to hit the guy in front of her with the rifle trained on her. And he takes a shot. And it's like, why would you gas it at an ICE agent like that?
Well, she was in a hurry to go like get her kid from school, right? No, I'm just kidding.
That's what's going to be said.
She
That's
doesn't
probably what
care
will be
about her
said.
kid. She doesn't care about her kid.
Okay, so they've been saying
Okay.
that she just left the kid at school, but they're from Colorado, so I'm not entirely sure how she did it. Like, did
She dropped
go
him
out
off for
and-
Zoom school. She dropped him off for
Oh,
Zoom
yeah.
school.
That's right. It was a true Zoom stuff.
It was
She-
online.
He didn't have a rifle, and he didn't have the
Pistol.
weapon drawn until
Well,
she started
she was
flooring
trying to
the
zoom.
car towards
Yeah.
him. So
Yeah.
in less than 2 seconds, the guy took out the gun, and then they hit her. Sorry, she hit him,
Mhm.
and that's when he took the shots, and he took 3 shots in succession. They've been saying like
Mm.
the first shot is justified because it's through the front window, and the other 2 aren't because on the side window. But they're the same. Like he just goes boom, boom, boom.
Well, you have to understand this same agent was drugged by a car like 3 months ago, from what I understand.
Oh,
So-
Once.
I checked
just-
the lefty spots on fucking Instagram, and they don't show the first shot. They show him when he's on the side with the gun at the side. They go, we
Oh.
know what that is, and I
Yep.
have been reporting it as false information all
Well,
over
that's-
Instagram.
That makes sense why they're calling it like execution style and stuff like that, because they're
Yep,
acting
false
like he
information.
just walked up to the side of the vehicle and took a shot, which is ridiculous. But
Yeah,
now even
yeah.
foreign countries are thinking like their news is reporting what our leftist news is reporting, that like there's an army of ICE agents out there and they're shooting innocent people, and like it's not good. Not good reporting,
Yeah.
guys.
I mean, they got in a gunfight with a Venezuelan. Was it Venezuelan or Mexican cartel
It was
guy?
Venezuela.
Put a good, healthy fear in everyone. I'm
Wait.
okay with it.
When
They
did
arrested
When
Maduro.
did they get in a gunfight?
No, I'm not talking about that guy. I was talking about earlier today. There was a shootout with ICE agents. I was listening to Mr. Bill's channel
Oh, I don't know.
with
See,
Well,
two
yeah.
things are
two
happening too
illegal
fast for
gay
me.
males. I don't
Things are
like
just
this. It's
happening
got
too
the
fast.
this got the eyeballs off of what's the fraud that's going on in Minnesota too. We need to stay focused on both issues, that they're fucking crazy and then the fraud.
I wish I was like
Let's
10
not
years
forget.
younger. I want to go be an ICE agent.
Yeah, it's
So bad.
crazy to me, you guys. It's crazy. And then, like I said, I asked in the Discord, like, I get that people are people and we're all flawed and all of that, but like the reporting, if you watch it on all of the news stations, is like she was a good, devout Christian mother of 3,
No, she
and
wasn't.
she wanted
was
to
She's a lesbian.
come home, right? But she
She's a
has
lesbian.
listen. She has 3 children between 2 men, and then she left
licked
her
him.
husband who was in
licked
Florida or
his.
something like
That's
that,
right.
and went back to Colorado and has a lesbian spouse or lover at this point. And it's like, why are they reporting her as like a mother, a wife, a devout Christian, when like her lifestyle obviously says completely the opposite?
She's a snooze licker.
That is true.
I'm so curious why. It's because it gets the heartstrings of people, and they're trying to turn the right against itself too with this. The same way that they have been trying for months to get the right to turn on the right.
Fuck 'em.
They tried to do the same thing with Maduro, with us going into Venezuela and taking him. Which
Only
is
the weak ones will turn.
Which is a good question. How do you guys feel about our military going into Venezuela and arresting the president and his spouse from a foreign nation?
They've been saying that they didn't kill anybody. That it's a clean operation and nobody died. So I'm very disappointed because I wanted a bunch of Southern Mexicans to be completely mauled by the military, but otherwise,
Well,
I don't have a problem.
From
with
what
it.
I understand, the country itself is like happy that we did it, right? So I don't know.
I would
Even-
imagine
even
they
the
would
country
be.
itself is.
I would imagine they would be, because like
Hey,
things were bad.
hey,
Just saying.
Hey Abe,
Huh.
you should play that what I sent you, but go to like 10 minutes. Go to like 10 seconds of
10,
that.
10-minute
When he's
seconds?
behind the crease. Yeah, when he's behind the crease.
Okay, hold on.
You can't.
Admittedly,
You got to decide if you can play it, but that's the scene that I want you. Before you decide to play it, because he says that there's
Wait.
some other stuff that he says, but I'm not sure if you can even play what he says before that.
I don't know where you sent it.
Like,
Oh,
in the back
I
chat,
put
I
it in
think
the
it's
back chat.
something.
oh, okay.
Let me
go
I'll
to like
check
10
if you want.
seconds.
Yeah,
Like
if you
when
would
he's
check
like
it.
behind the crease. When he's behind the crease of the net. I believe it's 10, 12 seconds. It would be a really quick thing.
Oh, that reaction, I'm not so
10
sure.
or 12 seconds.
That reaction from Emma, I'm not
It's
so
a
sure
movie,
about this.
but it'd be a short clip, so I don't even think you can get struck. And the movie's
I don't
from
care if
the
it does. I'll
70s, so
just
I don't
delete
know.
it later if I have to. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh God.
Okay, hold on. I gotta remember how to
man.
do stuff. Because, you know.
That's the greatest movie of all time, Emmett, right there.
It's a
Just-
great movie.
I'm
Slap
not.
shot.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Slap shot.
You'll see in a moment. It's not.
Okay.
I don't think it's TOS.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to change the settings. Oops, that's not the right setting either. Look at me.
Oh,
I'm
you're getting
like a noob. What
professional
is
streamer.
happening? Not even. I don't even know what I am. Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Put it back. 'Cause
I couldn't hear. What did it say? I couldn't hear.
She's a lesbian. A lesbian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was
Before
literally us.
before that, he was going up to the crease and he was calling her the other
Oh my
word.
gosh.
That's why I said I don't know if you can play it
She
before that
likes-
because I
Was
don't
it a
know
D
the
word?
D word. Yeah, the D
Oh.
word. I don't know if that's TOS.
She's a
I don't think that's TOS.
Well,
I don't
if
think-
it's
I don't
not,
think
fast
so.
forward it to the beginning and you'll just
Well,
until it gets that.
I'm not
part.
gonna test it. I'm just.
You
I don't
can't
think it
test.
is.
We do that on streams like mine where we don't care. We
Well,
do test things.
Oxycat, save that for your stream.
Okay. Well,
You
I'll get
do
on
that,
there
but You're
and-
not monetized.
She's just like, I'll get right on that.
I was actually thinking about streaming. I wanted to do I wanted to do a review of like Reddit, like r/nice guys and r/nice girls, because I don't know, I'm just feeling like shitting on people.
I don't even know what that is.
It's people claiming to be nice guys or nice girls when they're really like terrible people.
That's odd behavior, if you ask me.
She's a
Oh,
lesbian.
It's pretty normal behavior because everyone is like self-centered and not everyone, but like a lot of people are self-centered and think that they are actually doing what's right when they're kind of actually shitty people.
Now,
Yeah, I could see
I'm gonna
that.
go back. Paul, when AMC was doing like a thing for Paul Newman, they said Paul Newman's favorite movie that he made was that movie.
I'm sure that would be a blast. Mo, good to see you.
What's happening? I heard you're talking about Venezuela. I thought I'd come up here and chat about that.
Yeah, let's
no,
do
no,
it.
no. I said I don't know if it was the gangs if they were from Venezuela.
Oh,
Someone got a shootout
ex-
with ICE.
oh, I thought Abe was asking on
I
commentary
am.
on Venezuela.
I am. I'd like to know
Oh,
what people
my bad.
think and what's the take.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, no, so I mean a lot of things, right? It was kind of crazy that they went over there and black bagged this guy faster than you can get an Amazon order to your door. That's one thing that was kind of nutty about it. But you can just look at the history. Like the U.S. Companies helped to build up Venezuela oil production. They invested a lot of capital in over there. So yeah, fuck them. Kill. They're gonna go kill some commies and take all their oil. That kind of all falls under the Monroe Doctrine as well, right? The whole everything on this side of the map, is under our jurisdiction. I don't see anything wrong with it, especially considering that guy, even when talk about it was starting to surface, they were putting out all these like propaganda hype videos that they were prepping for war with the U.S. with their little like Amazon, Temu version of gear they had on there. So it's hilarious to go back and look at those videos and just see how they literally fuck around and find out in real time.
Well,
So-
Mo, I
Yeah,
would
it
I
was
would
a fuck
ask.
around to find.
Yeah, and I would ask, what do you think the international community is going to do? What actions will be taken?
Well,
because
I
of this? Obviously, they can't actually do anything to the president of the United States.
Sure,
There's,
yeah. Were they gonna come try
there's
to
a-
black bag him? Good luck. Try it.
There's a
Um,
Dave Chappelle skit you should play for that.
yeah.
his
There's
response.
there's a really good one from Dave Chappelle on that one.
Sanction
but-
me. Sanction me with your army.
Yeah. What? You don't have one? I guess you don't. You can't do it then. Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah. Well, I mean, China's gonna be pissed. Russia's gonna be pissed, right? But that's just. I mean, that's good. They cuts them off, gets them cuts off supplies to them, and helps kind of strengthen the U.S.'s kind of footprint.
Also, that also helps with canceling out BRICS, what they were trying
It
to
also,
upset.
it also takes away some of the oil
then
that they
use
were
the
getting
US
from this
dollar.
side,
Yeah, well,
especially when it comes-
keep in mind, Venezuela has the largest known confirmed oil reservoirs in the world. It's 18 trillion versus amount of oil just in the ground over there. That's not even counting the natural gas and all the other resources that the country has. So it's a pretty big move. I did see recently that they put out Congress got together and did a bill, which got some support from the conservatives, that they basically are trying to block any more military actions in Venezuela. But my understanding is it's more just blocking aggressive military actions, whatever that means, and they also want him to go. Basically, it's a bill that ensures that any more further military actions will have to go through Congress. But the question I have on that is, to my understanding, I thought the president, even let's say just the military as a whole, I thought the president has the ability to send the Marines in without congressional approval. So I don't know how that. Is that included? I mean, how can they stop that? I don't know.
So
I don't know what.
he could. So okay, for the Marine Corps, he does. They're the president's own for that very reason. He can send them in, and that's why like the Marine Corps has like basically they're always ready to be shipped somewhere because you know that within 24 hours you could go anywhere in the world and do whatever it is that the president has dictated. Now that could be
Right.
an illegal action. It could be found as illegal, but he will have already sent them and they will have already done the task. So,
Right.
and it has been done in the past. So,
Yeah, the Marines were like
Aw.
the first SEAL Team 6 covert ops, right? Like their mission to go over and what was it? They went in like in the desert and convinced like an exiled sultan to like go back and team up with them. It was really cool story.
what's funny too, Mo,
There
is
was
that like
also-
people don't realize this. Like you look at like 1776, right? 4th of July, 1776. The Marine Corps has been around since November 10th, 1775. So the Marine Corps was established before the Declaration of Independence was put forth,
Yeah.
or actually we actually became the United States. And it's like that's kind of a crazy thought. Like,
Right.
Know what was
you're right.
cool?
He could send them in to Black Bag. And
Yeah,
the question then becomes, is Congress going to deem something was done illegally? Or are they going to try to unseat the president because of it? Things like that.
You're right. And a place like Venezuela, like I mean, you could get like a bunch of guys from Home Depot in Florida to go over there and take over that place. So I mean, it's not really that. The
No,
Marines
it's
could
not.
definitely handle it.
Well, and
It's
at
not
this point,
exactly like that. I mean, it is exactly like that if you have the greatest military in the world.
Well, yeah, it's all
If you don't-
comparative,
if you
right?
Don't have it. it's,
Sure,
That's
sure.
the
It's all
key.
yeah.
if by if you can do anything, you mean because you have the greatest military in the world, and that's called Home Depot, then I agree with you. Otherwise, it's not exactly like that.
Yeah, right.
I thought
Oh,
it was cool. After World War II, little fat electric or the fat electrician knowledge here, they tried to disband the Marine Corps, and then there was a prison riot. I forget which one, and then they had to send in the Marines because they couldn't get it under control.
Well, and you would have to get congressional approval in order to use the army, and the president can actually just send the Marines and use them as he will for that small little window of time. So
Mo, what
That-
did you
that's
think-
kind of the
what do you
utility.
think of the FAFO lady?
oh
the
man,
who
The
lady?
FAFO lady.
the Minnesota ice.
Yeah, the fuck around
shooting.
and find out lady.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, the guy. I mean, she was clearly trying to like run the guy over, and then like he like dodged out of the way because the camera angles too on those two shots is very misleading. They're only running like the one shot where it looks like he's already on the side of the car,
Mhm.
right? So yeah, I think that's crazy idea. If you try to run over law enforcement, maybe they might shoot you. I don't know. That's I think that's kind of a standard, but some people
Well-
are so deranged.
Did you see the Team Cool video?
Earlier, Elderline pointed out that the wheels were spinning when she was holding it down, revving it or whatever. That's when he pulled out his
Well,
gun.
I even saw the full clip where she literally she like bumps the first one and he like barely gets to the side before it gets like pushed over and run over, and then she
Right.
floors it towards the next one who's right in front of the vehicle, and it's like, holy smokes, lady, what is
Yeah.
the situation that you're doing this?
Well, also, wasn't she
Tim,
like
I
following them and like trying to?
Yes.
They were
She was
trying
in
to
the
do some
middle of the
disruption
road.
or something of that nature. Yeah.
She was in the middle of the road, blocked them.
So
She wouldn't move. She was asked to move.
seems pretty clear cut to me, but of course that's not going to stop the media from running with it.
I hate that our media in the US has gotten to a point where they can just flat out lie about all of the scenarios they're filming, give it any story that they want, and then fool the American people and other foreign nations into believing that these unjust actions are being taken when there was nothing unjust about the action. It was just
Right. And then you can look at it even from this angle, right? Like, let's say they try to play the we always correct ourselves when we're wrong. Well, once you put a story out there and it spreads enough, the damage is already done. Even if you come out, they might not even see the retraction or correction. People are going to run with. I mean, we've seen this many times with even like stories on Trump, right?
Right.
The very fine people thing, right? Like all this other stuff, like that's just been misquoted and just repeated over and over and over, and they'll still repeat it. So,
and I don't even think they issue full retractions anymore. I think they just make the changes post hoc, and then they act like it was that way from the beginning.
yeah, they'll do that too. Yeah, yeah, they'll definitely do that too.
Ice,
Um,
ice, baby. Oh yeah, I've been going
crazy
around
times.
social media with the left posting, the left sites. Been
Mhm.
going there, seeing what they're posting. I think I told you earlier, but telling this guy, anytime they post that it's murder and only using that one side angle, I've been posting a false information and reporting it. I don't
Good.
give a fuck.
Good. Well, it is false information. If they're going to create tools
Oh.
in order to disparage us, then
Oh,
we should
what
use them
they're
for the right
also
reasons.
doing, the guy that did it, they got a photo of him, and then they've been putting who's this guy,
Oh
and
my
I've been putting
gosh.
that for act of violence, and someone put a name down there too.
Oh, great.
Mm.
So a guy defending his own life and that of his
Yep.
agency brothers is going to get doxxed and attacked. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. Fuck that guy for wanting to go home to his family, right? So
So
Yeah,
I've been
it's-
trying to, because I've been
That's
seeing
crazy,
them. They
dude.
were trying to get somebody else's to.
It's just, I get that people may not understand or agree with the mission of ICE. They may be completely against it. That doesn't mean you go and take super illegal actions and then endanger the lives of the agents
Well,
on the
they're
ground.
They're telling
Like-
these people that they're not law enforcement. You should see some of the comments in there.
Well, what
It's
what I'm
craziness.
I can't
not-
wait to see the mental gymnastics is if you bring up the whole January 6th issue with the shooting that happened there with that lady that got shot.
Yep.
The left was all for, oh no, that was self defense, and I'm not
Yep.
saying it's the same category, but they'll say that's fine, and in the same breath say that
Of
this
course
is
they will.
murder.
Yep, of course they will,
Um,
because she was breaching the Capitol, even though it wasn't
Yeah.
her breaching the Capitol. If you watch the footage, she looks in the window and gets popped. Like,
Right. Yeah. She's like
I don't know, man.
up to the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. So
It's-
that'll be interesting to
I
see
think this is
the,
only
how
going to
that
get
plays
worse. I think this is going to continually blow up. I think they're
And then
going to
you got
push this tension until the
Tim-
end of the presidency.
Tim Walz declaring a civil war. He's like, this never happened before. Yes,
Yeah,
it
isn't
has.
he
It's called the
isn't he
Civil
threatening
War,
to use a National
dumbass.
Guard or
Yep.
yeah, that would
Yep.
I mean that would be a Civil
be
War act
bad.
in my opinion. Like that would be
It would be.
because I don't know how you get around that. I mean, now whether he has the balls to do it or not, it's
No, he has
Probably
a
it's just
camp on his
rhetoric.
ass.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
the moment you use like state militia or state guard of some kind against federal officers, you've now stepped into like secession territory,
mm,
and that's a Civil War act. You're right. That'd be like Bleeding Kansas all over again, kind of like.
mm.
Sorry to interrupt
gonna
you
have-
guys, but I gotta go. See you later.
Take
Bye,
care.
cat.
Later,
Be
cat.
good.
Her lambs do look pretty delicious.
But
Those lambs were adorable at first.
And then they're delicious. Is that what you're trying?
Another amazing thing we get from all this Venezuela stuff is just the amazing AI memes of Trump and all this other stuff. It's pretty hilarious.
As always.
Can you,
We've got one of
It's-
him dressed up as
Emmett. Can you turn Emmett
know.
up just a little bit? He sounds a little low.
Who?
Emmett.
Wait.
That
It's-
sounds better.
It's me.
You
I'm
sounded a
away from my
little low.
phone. I'm away from my microphone.
And it's just like across the room, whispering, hoping the mic picks it up.
Yeah. The way of the
Ye-
world.
Yeah, the memory is always.
I'm
the
wondering
best.
how I'm also wondering in industrial like the industrial sector like if that's going to see a slight boom if oil starts to become cheaper and whatnot.
Well, isn't that?
Wondering what
I wonder if that's a part of the overall picture. Like Venezuela fell into like full blown socialism, right? And we see like a complete collapse within their nation. Is there a possibility that in order to care for what they did still care for as a government, they were overpricing all of the petroleum coming out of the nation? And if that is the case, how much of a change will that make if it's set straight now?
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how them, Venezuela on a local level, how that shapes up and looks like in the future. I'm not sure that the whole injecting, democracy into other places.
No, just annex it. Annex
Yeah,
it to
really
Javier Milei or
will work.
something.
No,
Alright.
we should make it a
Territory.
territory. Then we can control it.
Say, Argentina,
And-
it's your
and they
job.
can't
You
vote.
take care of it.
Hmm.
No, I
Your
say the
reaction.
Monroe Doctrine.
Mhm.
The Monroe Doctrine.
Mhm.
I think we should just control everything, make them all territory.
Now wait a
then
minute.
they
If you're
can't
gonna
vote.
go with the Monroe Doctrine, Canada's on chopping block. We can make that into a
Yeah.
national park.
Greenland, Iceland.
Greenland. Yeah.
He's going
okay,
back to Greenland.
Pumpkinhead. I have Pumpkinhead in the back. I've never had Pumpkinhead on stream. I've seen them all
I've
over.
seen
If it's the real
yeah, I've seen him
Pumpkinhead.
on. Yeah, I've seen him on like Marte's streams and
It is
Pumpkinhead.
Cool Vic.
What's up, guys?
Okay, different
Welcome.
Yeah,
way.
yeah. What's
There's
up,
the
Pumpkin?
Hello.
there's only one.
Yes, but here's the issue. Sometimes people will fake being you,
I
take
know.
your picture, and jump up. So I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, that happened to Marte. Yeah, I get you, but so far there's only one.
Good. What's your
What is
take?
your
Pumpkin?
take? What is your take on the whole Venezuela thing?
people are free, and liberals are losing it because they freed them from a dictator. And I don't get it with liberals celebrating the whole, oh, we free people from a dictator, and they're all here. It's like, oh, this Venezuela's is like, someone should do the same to Trump. I'm like,
Well, he was a good dictator,
yeah, that's
Pumpkinhead.
what
You
they
know,
say. He's a good
yeah,
dictator.
Well, he
He
stood
was,
for
uh,
socialism, right?
Yeah.
So that
Right.
makes him a good guy by proxy.
Yep. And these people are just stupid, man. More
Man.
protest, no teams.
Stupid's being nice.
that'll be their
think
next
we should-
talking point. Socialism would work if you just give it a chance, but they keep blackbagging everybody. They didn't give a chance to even do it.
I say we just give those people a small island somewhere and let them try their socialism together.
Mm-hmm.
No, we
yeah,
need to
that's
bring
how
back
we do it.
asylums. We need to make asylums
Well,
great
that
again.
too.
We need
Yes,
another
make asylums
autocrat.
great again for
Make
sure.
Asylum's great
Yeah.
again.
I agree with that notion.
Like I look, asylum's got a bad rap with the whole lobotomy thing and all that, right? It
Yeah.
was a bit sketchy there. I'll give you that. I'll grant you that. But maybe asylum 2.0. We don't go that route. We just kind of
Wait,
There
you know.
there
Blood
was
Logos, how would we know that? How would we know that that's the case? He says, this is what he said right here. I'll put it on screen. I'm not
For
liberal, and I don't
Israel?
like it because Trump did it for Israel. I guess I haven't looked into it enough to know or see the tales that are connected, but
Wait,
Well, that's actually one of the reasons why I'm okay with it, because it's actually finally something that the U.S. is doing, using their military power to benefit the U.S. and not for another nation.
Yep.
So now, whether Israel gets a trickle off here or something like that, or unfortunately, with the people we have in office, that's going to be an ever present danger. I don't know.
Oy vey.
You don't really get away from giving out the shekels until you get rid of or kind of get APAC under control and all these other systems that are contributing to the problem.
How dare you?
well, it's that whole
How
getting the
dare
big
you.
bucks out of politics.
Yeah.
Because any money or any great level of money inflows from anybody that
Yeah.
can sway that politician is a bad thing.
Don't tell Jew Cruz that.
Hmm. Yeah.
You know?
That's my
I am
profile
the goyim your rabbi warned you about. All right, that's
Boy,
the take that I take.
Yeah.
That's why I made that profile picture with the curls and the yarmulke.
Yeah, that look, that was. Oh man, it's so funny how like history reveals all these people for what they really believe. Because there was a time when I thought Ted Cruz was kind of kooky. He's always been kind of kooky, but it's like, okay, he's kind of cool in some ways. But like over the years, seeing his actual thoughts and policies come to light, it's crazy. And that interview where he was talking about it was always his dream to get into Congress just so he could defend Israel. That's just a batshit crazy thing to say as a representative of a U.S. Government.
Right?
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to support our nation and not others' nations if you're going for working for government?
True.
Yeah, it's like okay, so good to see where your priorities are. It's like Israel, whatever else, America's somewhere down the ladder.
Yeah.
Feels like we're at the bottom of the ladder because we keep putting everyone else ahead of us when we should be fixing our problems, not others. Let them deal with their problems. Then we'll come help you.
Yeah.
It's rather messed up.
It is. I mean, I understand us helping Venezuela. That makes sense because these people are being literally owned by the cartel and being butchered and taxed to the point where they can't even fight back. So that I understand. But other places, y'all can fend for yourselves while we fix ourselves because we're kind of being attacked from within at the moment.
Well, this is the thing. If it was an invasion and there were troops there on the ground, and we had to be fighting and getting territory and all the crap, I wouldn't be for it. But it's not even an invasion.
Rosa
We got
Parks
in, we
Boulevard.
blackbagged the guy, we got
Yeah.
out.
Locked the
Nobody.
doors.
We're not there. We're like, you're gonna do whatever we want you to do. Otherwise, we're gonna go in and blackbag this next guy.
Yeah,
And-
he put a guy in, we'll black back him too. Like, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so the point is, this is the kind of thing that I like. It's like, hey, you know what? We're gonna privatize this sector. We're gonna privatize this sector. We're gonna do this kind of thing. We're gonna open the market to this area. I don't like it. Okay, well, next one, please. Nah,
Yeah.
we're gonna privatize the sector. This is the way that this is
Well,
fine for me. It's
yeah,
not
but
like
partially-
we're there running the shit or oh, we can do all this crap. It's like we went in, we black bag the guy, we come back and we're like, hey, this is a negotiation. You want to be black bag? No, then you're gonna do all this bullshit.
Yep.
I'm okay with all that.
Ooh, what do we got?
I'd say within reason, right? Because you still have to keep some level of public trust. I agree with you that if they're gonna like bollocks up the entirety of the world by taking stupid actions, then we should step in. But if we step in repeatedly over and over again in multiple nations across the planet, yes, they're gonna see us and see our power and go, shoot, don't screw with them. But they're also gonna start planning for our demise in every possible way.
Oh yeah.
They always are. Like this is the thing, Abe.
No.
You're not-
Different
yes.
level.
Yeah.
I live in a country. Okay, I lived in a country and was born in a country that all they did was complain because 200 years
they
ago
do is
we lost
cry.
a war and
Yeah.
we didn't even lose territory to the U.S. Texas got independent. Went independent, and we still
Well-
You only
complain
had-
and blame you guys, and we plot
You-
against your demise, and we say, "Oh, you're so mean." And
Didn't
then
you
we go
guys
around
only
and
had a
start talking about
country for?
feminism. So
Didn't
think
you
it's
only
different
have
level.
a country for 18 years and then we took over and we bought
There's a difference-
plots of land from you?
There's also a difference between
Mexico?
like complaining and bitching and wanting the downfall of the US and like every country banding together to try to make it happen in reality. There's a
it's not gonna
huge
happen.
difference.
Why are they
Yeah,
gonna
that's a
do?
big
They're gonna
difference.
bitch and moan and cry. That's what they're gonna do. Okay, and
Yeah.
I wish they will bitch and moan and cry.
It
harder.
depends on how extreme you make it, damn it. Because if you push
Okay.
people far enough, they will actually take actions that they're not currently taking.
Yep.
What
gotta
action
be
are they
careful.
gonna take that weren't taking? The guy was literally
And I-
saying, "Hey, come get."
Yeah, he
in
was asking
Spanish.
for
I
it.
can say I can actually
And-
do it in Spanish. Aquí nos
That's-
espero.
I
Or
think
whatever.
I think that you're conflating like the action of talking shit and the action of like sneaking people into your country to destroy large swaths of land and harm people or take out parts of your government on purpose, things like that.
They are literally starving to death because they're too retarded to understand.
Again,
how,
I said if we
communism
take the
works.
actions, you're talking about all over the place, all over the world at once, you're going to see a huge swath of the world actively engaged in trying to make inside the US have great damage and destruction.
How? No.
That's-
you know what is the way that you get that a lot like actually create these kind of situations when you invade and stay there and you put a bunch of rules so that you can kill the people you need to kill. Those kind of things are actually like extremely damaging, even to your own country. When you go in, black back the guy, and then you go on with your big balls and are like, "This is what we want. Sign here or else." And then your economy is booming. There's the price of gas is half of what it was. You have a good time with your kids at school. Everything is amazing. These Venezuelans have some place to go back that is not completely horrible. That seems like a great place to be. I don't see any problem with any of that.
The week of Christmas, I bought gas for $2.03. That's
Thank you,
Imagine having eggs that are not
Mr. Boulay.
$4 a dozen. It's like, wow, that sounds great.
people in Oklahoma had like $1.98.
Wow. Yeah, the lowest I've seen here is like a little over 2. So we'll see.
Mine's in.
I
Mine's
mean, if
in
it gets down to like
the
$1.50, that would be pretty big. That would have an effect on inflation to some degree.
Well,
Well, yeah.
I
We're
think
still-
the
we're still under
closest
inflation.
refinery to Abe isn't it the Sinclair's refinery in Wyoming?
Probably.
Yeah,
So-
I think it is.
We're still under inflation, under some kind of inflation. Inflation
Oh,
was
yeah, yeah.
higher than it was.
Inflation
before.
went
We
down.
know, we know things are not going to be great.
2.7.
I think this next year is going to be great for the economy. We're going to have a great economy.
I don't know.
And then we're gonna. Yeah, we are. Okay, too. Shut up. You have
What
good
a
job
Debbie
anyway.
Downer.
I'm just telling you. I'm just
I-
telling you. And
I
I'm
would
seeing
like
people
to see
buying
it.
a whole lot right now. I mean,
Well,
Christmas.
They
just
don't have the
happened.
money, but if the fuel prices drop and therefore all of the shipping costs also drop and everything gets a little bit more affordable, then people will have that money to spend. That is exactly what Emmett's point is.
Right.
I'll
Well,
let
my-
you guys
my
know
point
if I
is
see a
that
boom.
I think next year we're gonna have a especially like at month 3 or 4. So at the end of first quarter, we're gonna see the kickbacks, especially when it comes to the overtime and the not tax on tips. So that's gonna bring some money back into the economy. We still have tariffs going on, which is the reason why we have high inflation during this year. But it doesn't matter because what that incentivizes is the creation of local economy. So if we can get over this hump and we start getting all of the cashbacks on all of the little things we're gonna get, it's probably that we have an influx of cash, especially at the end of first quarter.
Amazon
Yeah.
guy, get away from me.
I would say that I agree with that statement. There's a issue with modern day America, and it is that we've become so based around instant gratification that we forget in the past all civilizations had to go through hardship in order to get back to what is good, right? If you want your economy to recover, you have to suffer as a people for a small time to make that happen, especially if you've gotten so far out of whack that your country's barely functioning in a financial way. So,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Uh,
All
the-
these
the- yeah, the
Amazon
problem with
contractors keep crashing. I don't
We're
know.
still gonna see inflation. Like inflation is not gonna go down because inflation is the printing of
I
money,
think
and the
people are
government is not
suffering enough.
slowing
inflation
down.
no. Technically, inflation is a must. It's a good thing by its nature.
isn't-
You don't want
no, no, no.
deflation because you'll
No.
spiral into
Use.
nothing.
What are you talking about? You want deflation? Of course you want.
A bit of deflation, yes,
You
but you
would
don't want
love
too much
deflation.
of it.
100%. Imagine this. Imagine you live in a world when you're at 1% deflation rate. Okay, so you're still working on the same.
Till what
wage, You're
happens?
still getting the same amount of money. Imagine you start saving money. That means that every year.
Till what
just by
happens,
working-
Emmett?
Wait a second.
Till what
just by-
happens?
Nothing happens. It's just
Yes,
currency.
wages drop.
No,
Yeah,
no, they
They
don't.
have to.
yeah,
They
do.
have to.
No, they don't.
If
Why do they have
deflation
to?
sets, because if deflation sets in, all costs and goods will go down. All costs on services
and
go
goods.
down, which means you have less to pay those employees, and those employees' costs have to also go down. Their
No,
wages
the
have to go down
goods
to
don't-
match
goods
the
don't
economy.
necessarily go down.
That's why they hired
Especially in services. Well,
How?
no.
Javier to drive a truck. And
Oh,
So you're
yeah.
saying that companies will just continue to pay their employees the same
Amazon
wage,
uses
even if
Roger.
all the costs go down
That's not how that
of
works.
everything?
Because productivity will go up, of course. And there's way more money in the like people will be way more able to afford the products. Absolutely, yeah. Imagine that you get a raise of 1% every year just by working the same thing.
Hold on,
What?
I
That's
get a
not-
raise every year.
That's not the same as deflation, though.
And then
Every
your
August.
savings, instead of going down every year by 2%, they go up every year by 1%. My God, that is horrible. In 10 years, you would have 10% more savings.
I
Oh my
don't.
God, you would love it.
Doesn't most places give you an inflation increase on your paycheck of like
No.
2% or something like that?
No, not all places.
No,
Not
we got
always. In
cola.
fact,
We got a cola in our contract though, but that's
Hmm.
why I pay my union dues.
Cost of living increases.
Mhm.
That happens for like military
Yeah,
and
yeah, it's
different
usually what
things.
cost of
A
living
lot of the
increases
time
is usually
it's-
what's listed as.
Right.
some cases,
Um,
not all cases.
But like if you're a minimum wage worker, that's probably not going to happen unless the federal minimum wage goes up or something like that. But
Well, yeah, I was speaking more to like corporate America, not like McDonald's
Right.
fry cook.
I mean, if you are, there's people that charge you in Bitcoin
that what?
Mm.
that will get their wages in Bitcoin.
Oh, well, I'm sure that time is coming.
But the point is that there's when you have the power of being able to negotiate whatever you want and get whatever you want as a payment. Sure.
I think this is I kind of feel like your take that a constant level of deflation is better than like small level, like 1% or less of inflation. I don't like.
Yeah, it would be absolutely 1%. It would be 100 times better. It means that the government is not printing money. That's the first thing. Second thing, it means that we have a way that that money gets value because the money is representing the value of the economy. So when people are more productive, okay, and using their money in productive ways, the GDP will go up, not because you have more money in the economy, but because you have actually growth in productivity, which means that the 2 or 3% of the growth of the economy will be reflected in the currency, and the
Like
currency value will
meaningful
go up.
GDP or bullshit
I-
GDP?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
like
talking about actual. I'm talking about the
your
because
GDP can't
you're measuring in dollars. So if you have
Okay,
inflation,
but your argument's
GDP
not
will
my
always go up.
GDP, right? That's not your
No.
your argument.
I'm talking.
Okay.
I'm talking economic. I'm
But
actually
but it can't go
Mile
up
Road.
and down
because
at the
of
same
GDP.
time.
8
You
Mile.
can't deflate the economy and increase the GDP at the same time, I don't
Yeah,
think.
what are you talking about? Yes, you can. What is
Okay,
GDP?
yeah, and
GDP
you can
is
be like
just the
China.
growth of productivity.
Mm.
What? What are you talking
Like,
about?
I'm-
That's about China. What's China has to do with anything?
Like falsifying all of their freaking GDP documentation and all kinds of shit. But Like-
yeah,
And
but
their
that's-
population.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I. That's why I don't care
That's
about
why they're
China,
trying to make
because
robot
China
wombs.
lies.
We'll see how
No,
well that
I'm-
goes
I'm-
with the robots.
Yeah, the Chinese are just slightly less retarded than Venezuela.
I heard they're
Like,
trying to
that's the
make.
only thing that they have that going on in their favor. It's like they're slightly less retarded.
You
No, I'm
guys play
talking about-
Helldiver? The robots. One of the robots they're making looks like the robot from Helldivers, like the big one that has the flamethrower. I forgot what model it's called.
yeah. But K2, can that
Twister?
can that robot beat Batman?
Oh, that's a good question. It's
How
made
much
in
prep
China.
Prep
That's
time.
made in
man.
China.
Oh, if it's made in China, it's going down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
mean
made in
everything in
China-
China's falling apart as it is. Especially they're getting hit with like random storms. They're not really doing so well.
Even their weather's falling down.
I heard there was a truck driver that went over
Wait,
their
is my
bridges and
audio
then
wrong?
it like
You're
collapsed
low.
and he was dangling.
That's all I know.
Oh god.
There was a bridge that collapsed recently, so they just finished it, and
That
they're
was
like,
the
yeah, we got a bridge. A week later, it's falling apart. China literally is falling
Should be
apart,
better
and
now.
people are worried about them. Like, we're
Yeah,
not
that's
have
better,
to worry
isn't it?
about a place that's.
They
falling
probably
apart.
let a bunch of women construct it. That's probably why it fell.
No, women can't do anything in China.
Yeah.
No, really.
So,
It
so
was-
no, my argument
Not
is
at all.
not. It's
It
not
was
much
probably
GDP.
their femboy slave labor people that they're using.
I just-
my
I-
argument is not my GDP. My argument is that if you have growth, and the economy is actually growing, there's going to be there's going to be, especially if people are actually able to save so that they can get into different markets like housing, like
Well, I
like
think that's cool. What,
infrastructure. Look,
But
Well,
Trump-
wouldn't it largely
Trump-
depend on, because let's even say that you have this deflation thing, right, and then the cost of living goes down, and then inevitably the wages. I would say I think the wages would have to go down, but it's all relative, right? I guess the
Well-
question would be exactly where does that intersect? The spending power of the dollar versus how much
That's
you're
it.
making. Like, what is the balance there?
I think
That,
1%.
I think
I'd be willing to be like, hey, you know what? We grow 3-4%. Politicians take 2%. But
okay.
we get 1% deflation rate. I'm okay with that.
So is what
That
you're
would be the
saying then,
thing.
Emmett? Are you saying that like deflation to the point where you hit the actual dollar value and then everything levels because of it, or are you saying you just continue to deflate into eternity?
I would say we continue to deflate. We continue to make the currency.
Or how about
be
this?
more-
You
worthful.
deflate, and then to the point
Well-
where you can get back onto like something like the gold standard, and it's not just like paper.
And that would
Yeah,
be
I would-
fair.
bullshit fiat.
That would be
well,
fair.
shouldn't
I
we
agree with
base it
that.
on oil too?
But if
instead of
you
just
base it
gold?
in like gold, it's not
like
it-
what
it's-
Norway does
mm.
with their social security, so it's a little bit more
Well,
protected, unlike ours.
I don't think you want to go with Norway's way of doing it. I don't.
Hey, I just said that's the one thing that actually made sense. They backed their social security on oil, so it's making money.
Well, if we were being completely fair, the way that our economy currently works, if we cut all the unneeded and unused and shipped out money from our current economy, we could already take care of the American people in greater ways
I
than
would
we currently do,
agree.
including the disabled and the elderly and everybody else. But at this point, we're sending money every which way, and we don't even know where all of it's going. And you can go and you can look, and then the lefties will argue, well, there's a cost analysis, and you can see where that money goes. No, you don't. You see where it goes, and then you see it go to a whole bunch of NGOs around the world from each and every individual government office, and you're like, oh, cool, it went to that NGO. Well, where's their
I was
analysis of spending?
I was just
Gone.
making the
You don't
thing
get to see
where
it.
the social,
Nope.
I was just making
Well-
the point where the Social Security
Yeah.
is backed on something instead of just.
I know where they
people
went.
working.
Follow every single kid of every
And
single
replenish
one
it.
of the politicians, and I can tell you that every single one of them works at a different NGO.
You're not going to get your shekels, Abe, talking that way, all right? You got to be
Yeah.
careful.
Where are
You're
they
not going to
supposed
get
to
your
be, people?
monthly shekels. You know what's crazy about that? They talk about the 3.8 billion that we send them. It's actually like really, it's way more fucked than that actually, because they actually take that money and they put it into treasuries. So we're actually paying them interest on that. So it's
Oh, you
actually
mean-
like a
you
loan
mean
to ourselves at a
you mean more
loss.
people? You mean more people?
It's because if you know the system better than the people who are giving it to you,
Are you
I think it
talking
equates
about
to something
are
like
you talking about my
70.
people, Joe?
I don't know.
Oy.
Are you
I don't
being,
know.
are
You
being
tell me.
Are
You-
you being
you might-
anti-Semitic, Joe?
Well, I'm not pro-Semitic, so
he's being anti-semantic, okay?
Oh,
you
you should
being
see my blue
anti-Semitic?
jay. You should see my blue jay. The updated
I have it.
version.
I got.
I
well,
am,
the
I am the
version, I know.
goyim your rabbi warned you about. I'm telling you.
Oh my. Oh
Look
my.
at my blue jay. Look at my blue jay, bro.
Your blue jay.
Oh my.
Look at my blue jay.
Did you
Okay.
circumcise
He
that
looks-
guy?
He looks
He is my blue jay.
he looks hurt.
Yeah.
Well, I did an updated one where he has. There's this rabbi on Instagram. He has like red sunglasses. Where's the thing? I put $100 underneath his leg, or his. The fuck is it called with birds? Underneath his. I'm just gonna say foot. The bird's foot.
Talons.
Listen, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want any money to be sent anywhere. At this point, all I want is no more. The federal government only spends in the military, and nice.
Yeah, we got to get
In
those
fact, it
cool
spends
fighter
3
jets that have
part-
like 6 drones that hover around it, unmanned
Yes.
drones.
In
we gotta
fact,
get
Yeah,
that.
I
here's all
want
that.
I want six ICE agents for every other employee in any kind of federal agency. That's my proposal. 6 ICE agents for
You
every.
want 6
And-
ice ages for every guy that's
and-
hanging out at Home Depot.
And we need to get working on like the Space Marine armor for every person in our
Oh,
military,
Dude,
because
if
Yeah,
only-
Yes, Marine.
you know, just
if only.
deck them out, deck them all out, call
Hell
it
yeah.
good.
Get power armor.
Well,
and send 'em out.
what we really
Well-
should do is we should do great things again. Like let's get a moon
I-
base. Why don't we have a freaking moon
We
base
should.
right now?
We should.
Dude,
I
think
think
about
we
the
need-
cost of launching from the moon versus the cost of launching from the Earth. Come on
Yeah.
now.
I
lot
think we
cheaper.
need Hugo Boss to design some uniforms for us.
Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss does make some pretty slick uniforms. I'll give him that. They did look pretty slick. Can't take
Mo,
that
do
away.
you like do you like Warhammer?
Do I like what?
Warhammer.
I
Warhammer
don't know
40K?
much about it. I think it's cool, but I don't know anything about it. I think it's a cool setting.
Yeah, it's a cool setting, but you don't want to live in a Warhammer's universe. I can tell you
No.
that right now.
No.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's pretty brutal.
I'd
from
rather
what I
live in
understand.
Helldivers, but I do
I wanna
love
be a
Space Marine
custode.
because of the whole gothic look and everything.
I'll be a
You'd probably
custodes,
last
my
as-
brother.
Yeah, you'd probably last just as long in Helldivers versus Warhammer.
Yeah, well, it's far worse in Space 40K than Helldivers. I
In
mean,
the space hell, you mean?
Space hell, yes. That's
I
exactly
never
what it
understood
is.
that.
It's
It was
just all encompassing space hell.
You know,
Well,
I'm happy.
it's getting late, guys. I gotta head out, but it was a pleasure talking with you. Abe, good to
All
see you
right,
again. Glad you're
Good
back,
to see you. Thank you.
and I'll catch you guys next time.
I'm
Yes, sir.
happy.
We'll
I'm
see you later.
happy that Helldivers released the Hellgas skin again from.
Oh yeah, and what's great is if you already had one of the items, the war bond was free. So it's like that's a really good thing that Arrowhead did. So I got my helmet. I already had the guns. I just wanted the helmet. I love Killzone. It was such a cool game, and the Hellgas
Yeah,
looked
Killzone
so
was
sick.
best. They were the space windmills in that universe, if you get
Yeah.
what I mean by windmills.
I get you. But yeah, I mean, I really like the helmet look, just like how I like the Zaku's in Gundam. I just like the look.
Yeah.
Glowing orange eyes,
Well, and
face
you know,
mask.
the power of them too, right? Like things you can do in those armors and or Gundams, mechs, whatever is kind of
It's still a mech. It's just
Amazing.
I forgot
just
what
way
they're
better.
the Xeon, I think that's what they're called. They had mechs before anybody else in the Federation, so
Right.
they did a. It was pretty much an arms race against the Federation and the Zeons because they already had the mobile suits there, and they were kind of privileged because they were still using bullets and such. But Gundam was different because they had they had the beam rifles and the beam sabers, which none of the Zeons had at the moment. So it was another arms race. I'm waiting for Gundams to fight giant kaijus at this point because it's been the same thing for every Gundam. Like, can we just change it up just a little bit?
Yeah. It's a good idea.
I mean, we see
Or
the
like
whole, it's
Mr.
always a war.
Mr. Boulay says in chat, he said, I'm working on it. Iron Man suits for all.
Oh yeah, I do like
I don't
Iron
want
Man.
an
but
Iron.
I
I don't
want
want
my
an Iron
Space
Man
Marine.
suit. I want the Hellgast.
Yeah, I do
Well.
want the Hellgas helmet though. I do like that look as well.
I mean, if they can make Iron Man armor, then they can probably make Hellgast stuff too. So
I want to know
Well-
who's making the Fallout armor for the Brotherhood in the show because that stuff looks amazing.
good question.
I don't like the Brotherhood, but I do like the Enclave and the Brotherhood armor, fire armor.
Isn't that the case though? They always make the bad guys or the guys that are your enemy have the best looking stuff.
They do. Enclave
Like the
has
villains
some
are always super cool looking.
Fallout 3.
Well-
I had the Tesla armor. That armor was so cool looking.
There's something that happened in history why they do that.
You don't say.
Hugo Boss.
Smart Alec. So what other interesting items are on the docket, gentlemen? What else is going on?
I don't know.
Mhm.
Other than what's going on currently.
I'm going to Port Huron tonight.
Oh, that's
instead of
fun.
Pontiac.
Why? Different?
They didn't have a load ready, so I'm like, I only got 5 hours, and I need my hours. And
Gotta
then
get them hours.
they're like, yeah,
I need more hours.
well, it's either that or they can send me home with 5 and pay me for 8. I'm guaranteed 8.
Well, that's a
That's not
plus
bad.
then. Yeah, that's a
Well,
plus.
that's why I said I pay my. Make sure you pay your dues.
Yeah, I don't have dues.
I ain't gotta worry about that.
Indeed.
Oh, I gotta worry about keeping.
Oh, Tim Walls got a criminal referral to the DOJ.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
And apparently, Trump said that he was thinking about stripping citizenship.
Omar.
Stripping citizenship? Is that what you said?
I
Yeah,
think so.
Omar's.
Wow.
Digging into I think somebody said that they found evidence that she married her brother. That's fraud.
Yeah, she did marry your brother. And
Well, if that's the case, then it should be stripped. But
Yep.
Now, the next question would be how far does that go? Because
Ow.
I'm pretty
can
sure
it only
was
be done to those who?
Well, I was informed yesterday that
Who committed
racism
fraud?
is actually based and non-gay. So
Oh,
I'm starting to think about the meme when they look at the color of the skin, and it will be citizenship on the top and non-citizen on the bottom. That is my solution.
I
Thank
think
you, Marte.
Mexicans are racist
So,
than most
does that?
white people.
Thank you, Marte.
Thank you, Marte.
So does that
Oh,
mean
I
we're
intend to hear that.
gonna be the Starship Troopers world?
I wouldn't be mad for that. We just need bugs to fight it then.
I mean, Reagan did say it. You know, if there was an enemy from the outside that could make us realize that we need each other, how quickly the Earth's wars wouldn't matter as much. But
Yeah,
Oh, you mean like in Helldivers with the
yes,
woman?
exactly. Well, Helldivers is close to Heinlein's vision, right? So
Are you saying we should get a bug invasion?
no.
Yes.
Could already be in space, but we're too busy bickering between each other, and it's like, man, we could be out there, and you're just like meh, 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 on Earth. Like, come
I
on, man.
mean,
No.
I
I
think
I
do.
just
I
don't want to
doubt
fight
that we
orcs.
could.
I don't want to fight orcs. Those fuckers. I don't want to fight orcs. I don't want.
I want to fight the robots.
Oh yeah, I like fighting the term.
Well,
Ah.
that's coming, right? iRobot is
automatons.
coming. We're not that far
mean-
off. If you look at
Oh, did you
You-
see the Whammo car? Speaking of that, you saw the Whammo car in San Francisco that was on the light rail track, and the guy's
No.
like saw the train and he's like, "I'm out."
I'm
Hold
out.
on, I got that saved. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. I think I got.
I
that.
have no idea what you're all talking about. We're talking about how racism is actually fun and non-gay. Thank you, Marte. So, this is my proposal. Depending on your skin color is whether or not you can citizenship. Unfortunately, Marte, for you, yeah, no citizenship. But it's fine,
Wow.
okay? Because we like you, so you can stay. Just not vote.
You're
but
crazy.
you can stay.
You guys are nutty.
Marte's a cool guy. He can stay.
Yeah, you can stay.
One heck of a night, I tell you. Marte got
And
permission to
listen, wait on
stay.
Cool Weeks with Marte. Yeah, I did. I
Well,
was
the others,
I
he's
was
not
truly
black enough.
convinced that racism is not only real, but it's also great.
It does.
Well, that's such a funny argument. Such a
Yeah,
funny
it's not
argument.
real.
Well,
Not that it's real, or the
like
or which one.
both are funny arguments because you could go so many ways with either one of those.
Yeah.
You could like
Oop.
claim conceptual doesn't exactly exist in reality, and so it's just an idea. You could go with it has to exist because it's in the minds of men, which means they practice it in the world. Like there's a lot to
Oh,
it.
it's real.
Well, he was going with that, and I was going with the ontological idea. It's like this thing doesn't have ontology. It's based on hate, which has no ontology. So it's a lie, and if you believe in it, you're believing something that's not true. So it's a lie. Thus, the idea of racism is not a true thing. It's just people being deceived into believing that something that is not real, it's not true. And he was like,
I
"But it-"
sent
yeah,
what I was talking about to Emmett. I don't know if
He
I
can.
can't
can
find
pull it
Abe
up.
right now. Yeah, if you
I
can
can
pull it up.
I can pull it up. That was the argument, but Marte just didn't engage with it. He just asked me questions about other stuff.
That's
Oh,
funny.
he's trying to get better at debating. You may so. Gotta give it to
Well,
him. But
He
He's trying.
did. He
Who,
was a good
Marte?
debate, but he will not engage with that idea. Like when I try to explain
Marquet.
the
I messed up his name.
conceptualization, like when he was saying, "No, well, if it says that it's only hating you because of your skin color, what does that mean?" And I'm like trying to explain that it's not just the skin color. Like
Skin
it means
color, culture,
it's a
uh,
it's a reference to the culture and to the tribe and all these other things. So can you know like yes because of yeah you know about reference.
if you know, you know.
Did it go through?
Well, yeah, I'm just downloading it
Oh,
and then
sweet.
I'm trying to open.
Not you. I was asking because I didn't see if it went through.
now see what they've been doing with let's see, Nvidia and Razer is going to be doing lately.
Nvidia.
Yeah.
What's that? What's happening?
On Nvidia's, the graphics card and stuff that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going full AI, which I think these PC companies are out to stop computers or people from having a gaming computer because of how this whole console war is going. Because Nintendo's already failing because they said they downright can brick your if they don't like what's on it, and
Yep.
Razer is going to go into there's this AI little jar AI thing that was going around back then. It was called Code 27. Now Razer has it called Project Ava, so they're getting into the whole. They're dipping their pool into AI, while Dell realized that they're like, yeah, we're not going to go do AI. They realized a little, not too late, but they realized that they're not going to go full in AI because there's not any real profit for
Yeah, it's not gonna be
PCs
much.
and all that.
No, and then it also places tendrils into everything.
That's why
Like-
Windows has got this. Windows 11 has something that people are not liking. I think it's the AI or something, and it has
Yeah,
to be on
Copilot.
computer. Yeah,
Hey,
Windows
Yeah.
pull
lately
it
has
up.
been screwing people because they've been putting programs in their apps to be like, you must have this or
Yep.
your PC will not work.
Yep.
And I
And
learned
it
that the hard way.
ratchets up your usage. Like your RAM and your processor have to run constantly at really high volume just to
Yeah.
run the basic stuff, which is
And
crazy.
It's hard enough where you got scalpers with the graphics card with this whole Bitcoin forms, and it's like you are making people who use computers life more hell than anything else. It's like we just want this thing, and they're like, nah, we're just gonna,
Yep.
it's not working. It's like I'm worried about PC because
Oh shit, the Waymo's on the track. What an idiot. Here comes the train.
oh
Okay,
god,
sorry.
yeah, people have been attacking those too.
Yep.
Those Google cards can get
Oh
destroyed
shit,
in
the
Firefox.
Waymo's on the track. What an idiot. Here comes the train.
Guys, went south.
Oh, get out, get out, get out. Damn.
Dang, dude. That's
Train
And then I
ridiculous.
think
Oh shit.
And it's streaming.
The car just wants to be a train.
Apparently.
besides running stop signs on school buses. Oh, and Whammo went through a gun standoff.
Oh man.
It's in full malfunction mode.
So much for being smart cars.
Now imagine if that was a semi.
Oh my gosh.
Good luck. Trains and semis are two
That they
things you
wanted
do
to-
not mess with.
we're in
Whammo
for-
trying.
A world of trouble if people think that we can really
Wham.
rely on
Sorry.
and trust AI systems in everything. Like,
Yeah.
you're asking for a way worse future.
Yeah,
If
you're
you
asking for
do.
Skynet. We already got a company name, kind of whatever. I know it's got Sky in its name, but I don't know the last bit.
Well, the worst
But
part
it's
is it's not
similar.
going to be independent, right? It can't be an independent, free
Yeah.
thinking, free learning thing. So what happens is whatever's programmed into it, whoever does it first, that's going to be its set of parameters, and it's going to
Mm-hmm.
run with it, even if it means destroying everybody and everything in order to make that happen.
It should not be independent. It should have someone sitting there helping it along. Not
No,
forcing
they
you
don't
to
want
do anything.
that.
No, they don't.
They don't want that. Well, and they said they're going to be able to move stuff, but you know what? How you move more stuff? You use pups because you can fit 3 extra feet in there. And if you really want to move stuff like on the West Coast, you allow triples and double 40s
Here's a
on
hot
your main
take.
roads.
Whew.
Here's a hot take for you. I think that there's a section of people that just want AI to come into existence so they can deny God further.
Yeah,
and
it's
they can make it into a real world, real thing that they can look at and say, well, that's obviously more God than God.
there's a
Well-
show. God, I think it's Gods Among Us. It had the old gods and the new god, and there was a AI god in there, and he was taking over more than the other old gods, and they were fighting. I think that's what it's called. The show's called, but there literally was an AI that was trying to be God. So it's not far off because these people are pushing
Mecha
AI a
H
lot.
Dog. Mecha H Dog. Oh yeah, Grok said that Mecha H Dog might make a return.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It did hint that.
Mecha
It did
H-Dog?
hint that. It did hint that.
I don't mind the dog.
We're gonna see more.
DAWG, not DOG. DAWG. I don't like saying the mustache man or paint
Have you guys seen like the Boston Dynamics robots?
Yeah.
the robot
How
dog.
far they're coming? Now they're like full real human movement now. Like they're running, they're dancing, they're everything.
They
Before
can even jump.
before they looked really goofy. Now they're like full actuation, so the head can spin all the way around, arms can spin all the way around, legs can, waist can.
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm gonna
It's
lose
freaking
my
crazy.
job soon.
All I'm gonna say is, if I'm
No,
gonna
you'll
make
keep
a
your job.
robot, or if there was a robot that I wanted to create, I wouldn't like to create a human robot. I want to have a I want a space marine. I want a Terminator. I want
No.
this kind of crazy things. What would I want?
You want it as
No,
a
I
pet?
our
want power armor.
CEO
Screw robots. Give
our
us power armor.
Yeah, power
Our
armor would be
power armor.
badass.
Our CEO saying she wants robots to do everything.
Power armor
Power
would be
armor.
awesome.
Yeah, but robots require a power source, which humans kind of don't need, but we need energy and sleep. But robots are just more of a risk than actual
They can work
humans.
24/7,
No,
Yeah,
they
but-
can't.
Well,
nonstop, and
That's a
slow
lie.
down.
Maybe if
That's
they
why
had a
need to-
nuclear cell and repairs,
Yeah, they do drain a
They
lot
would
of power for doing what they're doing, and
they would still wear down too.
Yeah, and they were
and they
down.
would be treated less
Yeah,
too,
but they
because
don't
you
have
just
to
put a
pay.
robot out there. And
You don't
Wait,
have to
what?
pay it and give it health insurance.
that's
It's
true.
No,
costs.
But
do.
they
It's still
It costs.
Yeah,
it
because
still
you
costs in the repairs and the energy and all of the things that
Hey.
go into it.
Yeah,
Just like a
I'm
car.
just telling
Think
you
about
what
your
my
car.
CEO put out there.
yes.
Yeah, but
I
think
know
about
that
your
CEO
vehicle.
is stupid, but it doesn't mean that it's a true
Well,
statement.
she's
what
a
he's
woman.
saying.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Oh,
She's a
I'm
woman.
sorry.
I will
she's
leave her alone.
retarded.
Trust me.
You know-
I'm sorry.
you know-
She
you
has
know-
the IQ of
you
a
could look up-
temperature room.
You know what,
60 is
Emmett?
way too
You know
high.
who
It's
I work
probably
for.
50.
You look up her. You read what she's been
I
putting.
know. but
I'm
she's
not looking up
stupid.
her.
I don't even
I'm
know
not
who it is.
anything her. In fact, just
You know,
ignoring
she's been-
that.
I'm thinking about moving my nose one pixel down, and adding another nose, another different head, another different hat, and a different shirt color.
Oh,
Well,
really?
more brownish. What do you think? What do
You're
you
such
think,
a
Hey,
dork.
I think it'll look. Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, are you saying we're
Nerd.
brown? I think you look like
Yeah.
a walking turd.
True.
Why would you change your
True.
camera?
I just want an
Man.
avatar that's a pumpkin that can talk, just pretty
A
much what I
talking
got right there.
pumpkin.
I've seen
Look
only
at
that.
one
Not that
person
hard.
use a pumpkin avatar.
That's not
Look at that
hard to do.
wonderful Abe Dinkus.
Yes.
Man, it
Actually,
looks
you know
great.
what? That reminds me. When
Mhm.
does anybody remember when I said I was going to take this hat off?
I've never seen your hat off.
Yeah.
Every time I join you, I've never seen you have your hat off.
You're
I know.
still Abe when you
Yeah.
have when you're becoming Dark Abe. Like now.
It's crazy how he looks like Abe. You got to be related, man. There's just no way.
I
can-
figured Dark Abe would have been black.
If you want your own
Abe.
avatar that can move its lips and do its crazy thing, hit me up. Not that expensive.
True. And he's fantastic artist, so
Yeah, I was going to ask Emmett for an avatar, a pixel avatar, because I love pixel stuff. Pixel games are one of my favorite.
Yeah, they're
You know-
awesome.
what's funny, Emmett, is the one that you did for me, that Abe. I didn't use programs or plugins for the other one that I made. The one where it's the fiery Abe that talks.
Mhm.
I didn't use any of that stuff. I just did the voice activation and then took a PNG or whatever, or JPEG of the mouth, and then erased one picture of it so that it swapped pictures. So it was a lot
I'm
of.
pretty sure you did use a plugin because I tried to do it without any plugin and I couldn't. It told me to get that plugin that I sent.
Oh no, I did it without a plugin the first time. Somebody showed me how to do it, but it took way more, like way more. I had to make it
This
so
is
that the
just-
layers changed when voice came, and
This is so easy to
it
do
is way
right now.
easier. It's way easier. So
I'm waiting to get a new PC to do anything. Mine's a little bit old. As long as it still plays some of the games I want to play, that's all. Until I can get a new one. I got my sight on a Meta PC.
mm,
Yeah, this one is. I'm not really trustworthy of the 50 series graphics card because I keep seeing them burn up. I'm good with a 30 or a 40, but 50s, I'm gonna stay away from those.
Well,
It's
50s
funny,
were
I've heard
not
people say
made
that.
for 40s. 50s were not made for gaming or anything like that.
Nah,
They're made
but
for AI.
yeah, and the power cords on them were the one things that were going off of. It's like, yeah, I'm not wasting money on something that's gonna burn out. Because
Oh,
what
and
I
then they
do, it would burn out. Because I do a whole bunch of like cool. I make cool pictures in game, which is about all I can do. Because thanks to Gary's mod, I got the skills to know how to pose models and such. So I was going to use Gmod for a long time for like the Godzilla stuff, but I was waiting for the models to come out on Workshop because I'm a big Godzilla fan. I'm waiting for the two movies. Shin Godzilla 2's coming out and Godzilla Minus One's coming out. So I'm waiting for those two. That's the only two movies I'm going to watch in theater.
Oh, it's Godzilla. Thanks to copyright, we can't use Godzilla. It's something that looks like Godzilla.
Oh my god.
But run anyway. Oh, I love
It's
it.
still a giant lizard.
It's Godzilla.
I mean, if Godzilla was real today, there's nothing on this earth that would stop him. There's just, especially minus one, how powerful he is.
No, because even in like the fandom or the concept stories, even like nuclear weapons aren't stopping him. So like, what?
Well,
At that point, what do you got?
that's the problem. Here's the problem. Godzilla's a living, walking reactor. Nuking him would either give you two
Energize him.
results. He would either melt down, which he would sink all the way to the core, or Earth's core, destroy Earth, or he blows up. When he blows up, he literally will light the oxygen on Earth on fire and destroy everything that way. So nuking a living being like that is not a good idea. And in the Netflix Godzilla Earth, they did that first. They first nuked him 150 times. That didn't work. So the second time around, they throw 2,000 nuclear bombs at him. Didn't do anything. And now wherever he went, he had caused radiation poison. He poisoned all the water treatment plants that he stepped in. And it's like, what are you going to do when something literally like that walking around radiates such high gamma rays that you just die from just standing near him?
Just burn you up.
What you gonna
Yeah,
do?
you would
when
die
they
from the
did that
radiation
for
poison.
you?
Put a chain around his foot and then attach it to a rocket and send him to the moon.
Nah, that doesn't work. Because he's already been on Planet X and Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, or Godzilla Planet or Monster X. My bad. Because aliens kidnapped Rodan and Godzilla and sent them to fight Ghidorah.
Yeah,
on
but that
Planet
had
X.
an atmosphere. He still needs oxygen.
Well, Planet X, I don't think really had atmosphere because there was no life on it. It was a dead planet, so there was no oxygen, and the aliens that were on there, they had to go underground because of it. So there was no oxygen because King Ghidorah did completely destroy the whole planet. There was no living life on it.
See,
So
that's just proof, Pumpkin. That's just proof that Godzilla is not malevolent. He's a benevolent dictator.
well, Showa era Godzilla was more for the kids because the first movie was what happened to Japan and what they made it represent the nuclear bomb. Then the Showa era came, and that was for the kids because that era was big on letting Godzilla be a hero, kind of, sort of. And then we get to the Heisei era with Godzilla 1985, which is the return of Godzilla, which made him back to being a villain. And then that suit got stolen, and they had to remake another suit. They still have not found that Godzilla suit yet. Still,
Holy
and that,
cow!
that's one of my most favorite movie, and then people just don't give that movie light of day anyway. I'm like, it's got one of the best soundtracks, kind of one of the coolest suits, and they redid the roar. So it's like Toho doesn't give it enough, and it's hard to find. It's really hard to find a movie, but it's one of the good ones. That's what started Heisei era, and then suit got stolen, and they had to make another one. I was like, dang, I don't know who did it. But boy, if I find that suit, I'm keeping it.
So does Godzilla take all the kaiju?
He can take some kaijus, but some monsters are just a little bit too
OP?
overpowered. Yeah. Now Destroyer, since he was made from the Oxygen Destroyer, he literally could just destroy anything because of what he was made out of. Because the Oxygen Destroyer destroys almost anything, and what gets me about the new movies when they do Godzilla SOS is in the first movie his bones are gone. There is no bones because the oxygen destroyer completely destroyed the fish in the tank and their bones.
Mm,
And them coming back, they rebooted it, which I don't mind because we got one of the coolest Mechagodzilla ever. Because Kairu is probably the best looking Godzilla, Mechagodzilla we got. One and
Okay.
two was in the Showa era, and then you got Mechagodzilla 2, which was after Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, which they end up making it turn into oh my god, I can't talk. Which ends up getting defeated, and then they find the corpse in the future, make it Mechagodzilla. It gets defeated, so they took the remaining parts of what was Mecha King Ghidorah, and make Mechagodzilla, which still got destroyed. And then they
Jeez.
made that weird looking robot. I can't think of the name, which I did not like because it looked weird with the drill hands and the drill nose. I was like, Mogira? Mogira. It was Mogira. I was like, I didn't like that one. And then we got the coolest Mechagodzilla, Kairu, and I was like, yes.
So here's a question: who wins? And this is for all of you on panel. Who wins, Godzilla or Cthulhu?
They actually did that, I think, in the comic books.
Don't.
Because Godzilla has beaten Satan himself. And Godzilla
And
in
what'd
hell,
you
he's
say?
weird.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You're like,
think
I
it-
don't know and I don't care.
It's one of those things that it's like who wins, Superman
Goku or Superman? Yeah.
or Godzilla. And it's like, oh well,
Actually,
but that's
Godzilla
what's
beat
this,
Superman.
Wait, but that was just
There's the
this
comic.
one time that Superman got into the core of the sun for 3 billion bajillion years, and then he came back. He was the most powerful bajillion powerful god in the universe. It's like, this is so dumb. I don't care. At
Yeah,
this
the
point.
Superman things are a little bit whack because
Yeah,
sometimes
it's
he's
just,
like he go
I
into
feel
the sun
exactly
and get
the
all his
same with.
powers.
I
There was
feel exactly the same with Godzilla. It's like, oh, we finally beat it. We threw this thing, and it's finally dead. Oh,
Emmett,
but
do you
now
hate
it's like
fantasy?
completely. Not
Yeah.
all. I love 40K. My
Oh, yes,
favorite.
Oh yeah, I'm
No.
all for the Emperor, dude. 40K is still gonna be one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Gothic style.
You're just learning
green-
about it, Emmett.
I've been wanting to build an army of 40K. Like if I get cancer, the first thing I will ask is like $5,000 in GW
Oh my gosh.
minis, so that I can just build armies for the rest
You're just
of my
excited
life.
you get to be a kid again. That's what it is.
No, I never, dude. I've been wanting to build like an army, a Warhammer 40K army for 10 plus years.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
with Emmett.
this close. I was this close of buying, a Space Wolf Terminators one because I just
Ooh,
wanted
Space Wolves.
to
Okay, Kat,
build.
you want us to argue about something non-nerd related. Why don't you give us a topic then?
Is
I'm
her
off.
lambs look delicious? I say yes.
Lamb is
Lamb's-
delicious. That is
Mhm,
true, and it's
yeah.
kosher. Do you know that lamb is kosher?
Oy vey.
Oy vey.
All I knew is lamb tastes good.
But
It's
no,
a big thing.
no, no, no.
episode.
She's gonna be pissed.
Like no, I do like, and I've been
Careful,
wanting
Emmett.
to build an army of 40K for years.
Yeah,
I'm
same
building.
here too.
I'm building. I actually bought the Dark Angels Terminators, the Space Knights. They're
Ooh,
fucking.
you?
They look beautiful, dude.
I'm a Black Templars fan, and the Grey Knights.
Ooh, you see that, K2? You see
well,
that?
Yeah. Just
No.
gonna kick your ass.
I can't see that.
Cat will kick your
Well,
ass, she says.
Let me put it this way.
Okay.
Pharmacat says
Okay.
Okay.
K2 will kick your K2. I will kick your ass.
I'll see it when I believe it. Then I'll
The
believe it.
Dave.
Nick, hockey is more like a Canadian sport. Hey,
Hockey's the best sport, eh?
I do like hockey. I was a Mighty Ducks fan.
Mighty Duck.
Who wasn't a
Mighty
Mighty
Ducks.
Ducks fan, okay?
I mean, I grew up
Me,
with the show
Red
too,
Wings.
And the
You-
movies.
The movie, K2. I know you're young,
No, I
but
rooted
calm
for the
down.
Hawks. I rooted for the Hawks the whole time. Fuck Adam
Oh my
Banks.
gosh. This guy. This freaking guy.
Lucky guy.
Emmett, he's gonna get grounded like you.
I'm gonna exterminate with your planet. That's what's gonna
Emmett,
happen.
do you remember
Stop
by
which,
the orders of the Inquisition. In this
which
planet.
episode did I do that Emmett commercial on? Do you remember?
Oh no, I don't remember. The
I
one
need
when
to,
you're
like,
supposed
clip
to.
that
The one when
and
you were supposed to say something nice about me, you fucker.
Yes. 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 I
Rock
need to
Dog?
clip that. I need to clip that and turn it into like an actual infomercial. Because that would be so freaking funny.
Well, I'd buy that for $1.
You're like, no. No, you won't.
Hey, apparently, I think Bill just rated you.
Bill did?
Only
Oh,
Mr.
thank you,
Bill.
Mr. Bill. Thank you for the raid,
Mr.
Mr.
Bill.
Bill.
Oh, raids.
Good to see you.
Thank you,
And
Mr.
then
Bill,
he
for the
also
raid.
put. He also,
Yeah.
Mr. Bill, I still want to know how much to donate so you could stand in front of an ICE detention center with a sign that says Oregon Ducks needs a Division I NCAA hockey program.
Well, I mean, he's already stood in front of the ICE facility
Oh
where
no,
he
I'm
lives.
saying with
So
that sign, then he can get public public attention to it.
yeah, I agree,
I've
Kat.
been messing
That
with him in
that
chat.
that's
Hockey fake
entertainment.
news.
That's entertainment
I'll-
right there.
I'll try to do it. There's a lot.
That
Of,
is-
There's a lot of videos. There's a lot of videos I need to make. I haven't
Same.
done. I'm so
Same.
bad.
Same.
Stop being lazy.
Same.
You should get
Clipping
hip,
is
you should get Hippie Cecil when he was on
We-
Emmett's thing.
that's true too. That was a
I
freaking
got
hilarious.
I actually got that clip for Emmett.
Which one?
Though when Cecil was being like with the rocks and crystals.
That was amazing.
Honestly, even if people just like made
And then the
notes
toilet
of
paper.
timestamps on an episode, then I could easily. It'd be so easy if like chat who like when you guys say clipped or you do clipping things from the chat actually makes it easier for the creator to go and clip it because it'll be in our YouTube studio. We can see that somebody clipped a certain thing, and then we can go in and we can actually turn it into a clip.
That's neat.
So
Yeah.
if people actually clip funny stuff that they like, we can actually turn them into clips for the enjoyment of all.
I want the Terminators. Just them.
Mhm.
Exterminatus.
Mhm.
And then Smoking Spaceman did the when you screwed up and said Rock Dog.
That's true. He did do that. Yep.
Dude, especially
Right.
speaking about them, it's like Andrew, man, he didn't have to do what he did for you, but people hate him so much. But what he did for you, you can't beat that, man.
No, man, it was amazing and it was super freaking
Oh,
helpful.
Yeah,
I actually talked or communicated with them a little bit after, and it was like, holy smokes, I can't even believe that you guys did that. Like,
yeah. I think I'm going to see if I can convince Andrew to give me Ryan's tooth money because I need to fix my front tooth. I'll
Oh,
gladly
man.
take the money. I'd be like, "Thank you, Andrew. I don't look like a hillbilly." It's like
I
will
haven't
be-
seen that guy. I've been given information. Like I found the law where he's like crossing the border isn't illegal. I found that it's a misdemeanor, and the second time you do it, it's a felony.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, he's been saying a bunch of stuff. He's been saying
It's-
a bunch.
it's because it's because he's willing to buy or at the very least support the liberal line, the leftist line. And so even if it's a
We're back.
small falsehood or a way to twist it just enough to suit his purpose, like saying, oh, it's not a felony. Well, sure, the first time might not be, but it is after that point, right? Like just crossing might not be the felony point, but then your overstay or you're not communicating with Border Patrol or like all these different things fall into more and more laws being broken along
Yep.
the line. And it's like, you can say that it's not, but it is. And we all know that. Otherwise, we wouldn't have laws on the books specifically for crossing the border.
Like I don't know what that one
That's-
video showed us all, but a dude's
Oh,
like,
there's a deer running towards the road. Yep, right there. Saw it. Oh shit,
he-
there's more.
more deer.
Usually.
Yeah, there's usually one. You gotta be careful, man.
Not when I
around
hit
here,
'em.
you gotta be careful.
Not when I hit him. Hey, there's always one.
Well,
I did it on
It's
your
just the
show.
one you
that's
see.
lucky then,
Yeah,
I hit
because
you.
usually there's a bunch of babies with
Oh,
a
wait,
mom,
never
or
mind.
there's a
or a
group
whole
of them.
horde. If there's one, there's more.
Yep.
Deers are like a
Remember when I
group
ran
animal.
that one over on your show?
Yep, I
Mm.
do.
Dang, really?
Yep.
He's like
I-
driving while
And I
While on the
was going
show.
Deer, deer, deer,
Just
deer, crunch.
whack.
It was a baby
Mhm.
deer. It fell, so it flattened it.
You lucky you didn't hit a buck and he went through your window. I've seen some
Cat.
bad cases of that.
I'm too high up for that.
Cat,
Oh,
can you
also don't
actually
hit turtles.
justify? Can you actually justify that statement? Because I've heard your driving record, okay, and I'm gonna make a guess that he hasn't done some of the things that you have done.
What's she claiming? What's she claiming? I
She
can't
said
read.
K2 is a worse driver than me.
That's false.
Of course you would say it's false. I'm asking if she can justify why you're a worse driver than her.
Do tell.
I hope this.
Also, don't hit turtles because they don't always go crunch. They go through your window.
Yeah, see, Mr. That's what I was saying. Like, there may not be an issue with certain pieces or parts, but that's always what they do. They're going to take a wormy way through to act like it's not illegal when you have to break multitudes of laws to cross the border and continue to stay in the country.
They
And then,
cooperate.
of course, to claim benefits of some kind, to gain work of some kind, because then the employer and the enterer have both broken that law. It's like
Thank
there's
God I only have a pup.
too much to
Sorry.
it.
I don't know where I am. I'm going by apartment complex with a pup in it. Oh, little sketchy. Little sketchy. I'm sorry.
Cat.
Oh, there's
Be
the
careful.
building.
I though there is some bragging rights to that, but I don't think they're good bragging rights. Okay, if you flipped multiple cars and made it out, you're tough.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that you have done that, and most people have not probably. But I don't know that makes you a better driver. It makes you a better survivor, maybe.
I mean, you survive them. That makes you tougher, all better. But that poor cars, man. Jeeps are
Indeed.
definitely easy to tip over. I've seen that
Yes,
happen. My cousin
yes.
turned over their Jeep. I'm like, I don't want one.
Yeah,
That sucker went. Woof. I was like, oof.
yeah,
I'm good. I'd rather
Yeah.
have something centered to the ground. I keep
yeah,
seeing too many bike wrecks, though. I don't want a bike.
yeah. And if you're gonna make it high off the ground, then widen the wheelbase and shorten the top.
hmm
Like, yeah.
Hey, lucky they had the door type Jeeps and not the ones without the doors. Those ones scared me. I was like, I gotta have a door or my dumb ass would fall out. No seatbelt. Boop, you're gone.
So, has there been any new news on all the craziness that happened in the space between like Tomato and Crucible or any of that stuff, or is it basically just at its
I think it's dying out. It's
Blah.
But I know Dusty and the Panelverse are still attacking channels. So
Are they?
Yeah, they attacked Marte 2 days ago. There's occasionally the trolls that come in and attack Vic's channel. So they're attacking other smaller channels because they can't do it with Andrew and others.
Yeah, there's
But
always
it's-
the trolling.
And it's been real bad too. It's like, but it's calmed down a bit. But just wait until they start, popping off again because of something Andrew did. Because they can't make content without the Crucible and others, so they got to leech off everybody else. So for now,
Benrear Howells. Benrear Howells. Hello.
ooh, nice. I like the name. There was a raid, yeah.
Yeah. I
Or
think
still is. Yeah, still is.
Mr. Bill rated or is rating or I don't know.
Well, talking about drama. I want
Drama.
to talk about drama. I got you. Got you, bro.
Do you?
I got you.
Oh, you got the
Um,
good stuff?
I got some good stuff.
What you
What
got?
you buy? So I haven't talked about these dramas specifically because I don't want to say much. But since we are on a special occasion with Aba Abilia, we're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about it. So you know about the Orthodox guy, right?
Yeah.
You know what
I
happened?
mean,
to
kind
him?
of. I don't know. I mean, I know his house burned down. That's what I heard
his
anyway.
house burned down,
I don't know what else.
and you know that he was like streaming every day with Talibog and people very very adjacent to the
What is
to the
that?
Penalverse side.
Okay. Yeah. Like, yeah.
But he
He
had
was
a
doing
full-on-
panels with people. Yeah.
He had a full-on breakdown with Talibog and Beth. Like they started sharing his dogs and other kind of crap.
Jeez.
Why?
The fuck?
And
Was there a reason?
apparently, well, apparently the reason why it all started is because he kept stating that he didn't actually like either Andrew or Rob. He said that he was kind of annoyed that the day that it happened because he likes he's on their side, but
Mhm.
he doesn't actually like him. Like he knows he's on the right and prefers people like them existing and being on the right, like in the battle.
Right.
So some of the reasons why all of they started attacking him apparently is because he doesn't hate Andrew enough. He just doesn't hate them enough. Interesting. Huh?
Oh,
Hmm.
wow. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So how much is enough?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I am the bringer of news, not the bringer of reason.
Well, here's something, and I'll say this: like I've already said my thank you to Andrew for what he's done to help, but I will say, like, look, we all know that you can be like an asshole or you can be a dick to people and still be a good person. Like he helped
No.
when he didn't have to. He helps people quite often when he doesn't have to. And just because he's a dick to people sometimes, or he does things you don't agree with, doesn't mean that nullifies all of the good that he does do.
Right.
So,
Like he could be an a-hole, but he's still a good guy regardless.
even I went back and looked, even when he helped me, he was being a smartass to EOD about it the whole time and then did it anyway. But
Yeah. I mean,
he's like, I'm just being an ass because it's fun.
yeah, he's not being an ass to be, complete douchebag. Andrew's a really good person. It's just how he is. It's like I've gotten used to him over these years, and I'm like, he's such an asshole, but he's such a good guy. Like it doesn't really, it doesn't hinder his good side. He's still a good dude. It's just that's how he is. I have a friend just like how Andrew is, and it's like it doesn't bother me. It's like I know he's doing that just because that's the way he is. He's not being it to be malicious or anything.
Have a good night. Oh,
Who could
no
be an
night.
asshole and a good guy? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
who
saying?
knew? You
who
can be
who
both.
could ever be like that?
Boy,
yeah,
I don't
they
know.
took like a when he was pretty much homeless. They took like a picture of him. He was like pretty bunched down because they went and visited some people, and they were like distributing that picture. They were distributing his dogs. They were just attacking him.
But why?
Very
Just that was the reason?
the reason that they gave was pretty much because he didn't hate. He wasn't with the Penalverse enough, right?
I guess so. And that whole panel worked.
It was either them or the Crucible, which is kind of weird because I thought they were the inclusive people. It was just trying to tear down the hierarchy of, remember when I said that everybody has their bias, and everybody has their bias. I didn't understand. You remember that, Abe?
Yeah.
And they were like, "No, you have to be impartial and shit." Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess I was right. Everybody does have their bias.
Yeah.
It's natural as a human being, I think. Now, you can act outside of your bias or you can suppress your bias, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist just because you're not doing it in the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And like Fenrir Howells said, he said, out of context, it's hard to tell who is how.
Yep.
I agree.
My high.
And so,
Was-
like, you can't just look at somebody and know who they are and how they are. You can maybe glean some level of information, but you don't know their inner workings or their character. And just
Yeah.
because you see one clip of somebody saying something mean or rude doesn't mean that that person is that thing. But
Yeah.
that seems to be a way on the internet. Like, you see a couple clips about somebody and you're like, oh, that's how they are. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what gets me. It's like you watch a clip of somebody and then you assume that's how they act. It's like you only watch the 15-second or a minute clip. It's like you can't just take a clip and put and say, "Oh, this person's a bad person."
Right.
It makes no sense. You have to be around the person to actually see how they really are. Read their body language, their eyes. It's like until you are around that person, you have zero idea of how they act. Like, I'm good at reading body language and eyes because being a little bit of autistic kind of does that to you. And I've catch a lot of people doing some crazy things when they do, like when they're debating or talking with Andrew or Vic
Yep.
and them. And it's like I can catch on those little details of person. Like with I don't know what that one bearded dude Andrew was talking about, or was it with Andrew? But he was always looking down. He never looked at Andrew. And if you look at Andrew, no matter what, even if he's online, he's always facing the camera, looking at the camera as he's trying to look at the person. He never breaks his eye contact. He sometimes does when he's trying to, get his
When you
thoughts right.
think or
But
something,
he
yeah.
never like with you, how you don't, you're not doing it now. I don't want to put myself on camera because I look bad, but you get what I mean. Your body language and your eyes are a dead giveaway. And
Sometimes, yeah.
yeah, and it's just you just got to read them like how I can do. It's just that's because I've got the little tism, so that's how we
You
are.
can't
So.
look as bad as me. You don't have red hair and red beard.
Oh,
you're
dang.
Ginger.
Do you guys see that? What Mr. Mister just said? Grid's going to be on panel with Destiny and the Proud Boys leader tomorrow, Enrique Tario, I think. Enrique Tario. The topic
wow.
is, who are the real insurrectionists, left or right?
We all know.
Holy, that's going to be a hell of a conversation.
Yeah, and I can already tell Destiny's going to spurg out anyway about his little things and all that. So
That's
a dead
usually what
giveaway.
happens.
Yeah,
He's
just
gonna
like when
spread out,
Manir.
but I don't know. I just hope that Grid goes in. Kicks his ass. That's what I want.
I hope he's ready.
This Grid goes in and kicks his ass.
I hope he's ready
Yeah.
for it, for sure.
Bobtailing back.
Because that's a hefty order, for sure.
Oh yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's for sure. I mean, seriously, if the left has Destiny and that's the best they got, they really need to up their game.
Well, he's
yeah.
Like with what's going to happen in on the 10th with the I don't know who Erudite's going to be debating. It was like she creeps me out because she's literally feels like if Destiny transitioned, that's what he would look like and sound like, because she sounds way too much like him, and it is very creepy.
There's a certain level of like association over time and mannerisms and habits being picked up, because Erudite didn't always function the way that she currently functions. In her earlier time, she was less like that, but she's over the time progressed to function debate-wise, function much similar to the people she's hung around.
Yeah,
apparently World War Debate is run by both. It's produced by both Rob Knorr and Erudite.
What?
Really? What is?
Yeah, World War Debate, the thing that Andrew was supposed to be part of.
He's not a
Really?
part
I
of it?
think he delegated it to Rob Knorr, and then Rob Knorr is the thing that Sarah was supposed to be working with.
Oh, sheesh. That's rough.
Well, at least Rob is a good choice for second choice for instead of Andrew.
Well, he was the producer all along, so he was the one. He was the one that advocated for Sarah to be the booker, and well, that
That's
didn't work
gonna be
well,
interesting.
right? that didn't go all the way to where it's supposed to go, but yeah,
it's cool. Marte's going to be on it though. I'm glad he's getting up there. Next, I guarantee probably Vic's going to be up on there next time around.
That would be cool to go on there for sure.
I really hope Vic does get on because he's really good. He's a good
Yeah.
neutral debate co-host and everything. Like I'm broke for him.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Apparently,
The
he's gonna
booger.
be
Yeah,
the
the
one that's gonna
booger.
be debating the. Oh, this is another thing. Apart, he's gonna be the one debating flow state. So Marte and Vic are gonna be debating flow state and a weird person in modern day debates.
Weird person? Who's
It's
weird
not gonna
person?
be much.
Weird
Dusty.
is I don't know, but they're all
Yep.
weird on the panel verse. I used to say weird.
Do we know who they are?
No, I don't know. Vic didn't reveal who it was. He just said that he was going to host the debate between Dusty and Marte on his channel, and apparently it evolved into a 2v2 Marte Vic versus Dusty
Yeah,
and whoever.
He's gonna.
Is
He's
it going to be Dusty and Sarah?
I think so.
That would no.
No, I don't think so.
No.
No, it's someone else.
There's
yeah, it
no
might
way.
be Sasquatch guy. Yeah, like AVG said. But
Caucasian Sasquatch.
next week is Marte versus Manir. Then the next week after that is
Manure.
Marte versus Dusty, which honestly Dusty really has no valid points. He just trolls and personal attacks anyway. Because if you've seen the 2 times he talked to Andrew, he's done the same thing. That's why Andrew's not going to be talking to him ever, because that's all Dusty does is drama and personal attacks and stuff.
Give me just a second. I'm going to pull it up.
Let me it's
Oh.
Marte and Manure.
Yeah,
Manure.
I'm not calling him by his name. Dude, he doesn't even have any good points. All he does is he's easily triggered. He bergs, and it's just like, you're just showing us how low IQ you are, dude.
He's
You have
acting.
no points.
He's acting righteously indignant. Is how he's trying to act.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Which
righteously
is
indignant.
hilarious.
he is definitely
Which-
acting.
Well, the
So-
only thing he is righteously indignant. He's just very indignant. How dare you? It's the only thing he
Yep.
does. How dare you?
All
He's
right.
really got nothing, really.
I'm going to get your guys' take on this video. You ready?
I'm ready.
Now I am.
Are you?
You're gonna have to change the scene.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
You're going to have to
Nah,
change the
you're gonna
scene.
have to change the scene. Okay.
You're going to have to change the scene. Sheesh. All right, here we go.
Oh, God.
I
So-
seen this one.
Muslim
Wait,
who's
is that
transphobic
Grace?
and owned.
Hold on.
Is that Grey Storm? Oh my
Just-
god.
Right?
White
Are you
women
ready?
liberals, man, I swear.
If you're a Muslim who's transphobic and oh no. You know what this is like? It's like in Prometheus whenever they had the aliens get loose. Now the Muslims are going to have to deal with white women that think that they understand the religion better than they do. A white convert to Islam calls on Muslims around the world to stop being both homophobic and transphobic. As the LGBTQ plus
For a Muslim who is transphobic and homophobic, not only are you contributing to the mass killing of LGBTQ people, you are also contributing to the Muslim
How's it feel, guys? How's it feel? We've had to deal with this shit for 50 years.
Guys, I think I finally found the weapons of mass destruction.
This is a message for Muslim men. What are you doing talking to women on the internet? What are you doing up in the comment sections haram policing women? Leave women alone.
Yeah, it sucks, right?
That is not of our religion. No one's asking you to be trans, but what you need to do and what is obligated of us in Islam is to treat trans people as the human beings that they are. So I'm not gonna have any transphobia in my comments, even if y'all are Muslims, even if
Which
y'all are other
rich
hijabis. I don't
Arab
care. If
did
your
that?
version of Islam is we have to support the genocide of trans people, I don't want it. It's exactly your bigotry that is also contributing to the Muslim genocide and allowing Zionists to pinkwash the Muslim genocides that are happening across the world and to demonize Muslims as these all Muslims are evil, all Muslims are transphobic and homophobic. You know who's not? Oh, us Zionists. That's what y'all are doing. You don't even realize it.
Now I get to watch another person's culture henpecked to death by white women. Now I get to see it again.
Of religion has to do with being a bigot that gets people killed, not hurting anyone, just being who they are. I don't want any part of it. And keep in mind that in the Quran 2 times it says, "To me my religion and to you yours," and there's compulsion and
She's quoting the Quran at them. Oh my god. I used to pray for times like this.
it's literally haram.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry for this. We tried our best to stop it. Good luck, guys.
For you to impose your religion and your beliefs on other people. No one's asking you to be trans. At the same time, you are also pushing away people who are trans, who are gay, from becoming Muslim. Whether you like it or not, there are LGBTQ Muslims who are part of our ummah. They are just as Muslim as you are. And at the end of the day, subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah. Allah is greatest, Allah knows best, and you need to humble yourself.
Oh my god. Now you guys have to deal with this shit. That hurt. I know. So painful.
painful.
So
Oh my
amazing.
God. Oh yeah, get used to this, guys. Get used to it. Karen's teaching Islam. Silence Muslims. A white liberal woman is speaking.
Oh, it's so amazing.
It's always the white women liberals, man.
Thank you, Mr. Mister. Thank you.
I will say that it's not the white woman, it's the liberal white woman. The liberal.
True.
Let me tell you how
True.
your law should be. I'm a white woman. Listen to me. So,
Yep.
y'all being very homophobic, transphobic. Yeah, look what they do to people.
Feminist white woman.
Oh,
Listen
you
to
do
your
look like a
bra.
Muslim woman.
It's wild to me.
It is, man.
Like,
She was so hot. Maybe getting out the fucking internet. If you're
Sitting
at
in
home,
the
you can take your whatever
comfort.
thing is off.
yeah,
Whatever.
sitting in the comfort of a home, where you can say that, obviously.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to say that if she was.
She would be
there.
beheaded and made an example out of.
Yep.
True.
It's thanks to us. Thanks to us. You see, the small hatters that
Yep.
you can say that.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
If she was anywhere else, she'd be done.
It's just crazy that evades the mind space of people. Like, you can't even be the thing you are where the thing you're saying you believe is.
Talk about being a hypocrite.
Like, go live in the nations where it is the majority religion and see if you make it out, lady.
Yeah, that's what gets
Did you
me.
see the-
Let's see
did
how
you
they
see the
like it if
actual
they were
shooting?
there.
By the way,
What?
did you see the actual shooting?
Which one?
The ice.
No, I mean, I saw it like earlier today, and I saw like just bits and pieces. I didn't get to see like the whole of the footage or anything. But I definitely saw the interaction with the vehicle and it hitting the first guy and then her flooring it and then the rounds being fired.
Yeah, if he was just a little bit inch to the left when she was driving, he would have slipped on the ice and his leg would have got caught, or his foot. Either way, he was going to get run over regardless.
Well, hold on. If he didn't have firm footing, he would have slipped on the ice.
Yeah, he had good footing, but if it was any more slicker because the back wheels are spinning, he had enough time for that, but she still hit him. Even if you've seen videos where cops, pulling people on the highway and they just get clipped by the mirror, that still can do damage to you. And it's just like if he would have slipped, his leg would have been caught under that car.
Well, and it's like I said earlier tonight, like I don't want anybody's lives being taken. I don't want that to happen at all. But if you're going to hit ICE agents with your vehicle and then floor it in their direction, then you have to know that you're putting your life at risk. You wouldn't do that to like a Marine in combat zone. You wouldn't do that to a police
they're told
officer
that
for the
they're not
most part.
really law enforcement. That's what their space.
Yeah, they're being
I
convinced that
was
they're not.
on there today.
It's terrible that
They're not
a
real
woman's
law
life was ended, but
They're-
you still have to follow the law. You can't just run
no one's
over
above the
law
law.
enforcement.
So I don't know if you saw this one.
They're
but
law
this is the-
enforcement. They shouldn't be wearing
It's probably like
masks.
the
they're
best
still
take
law
to see what's
Let's see.
going on.
Okay.
And you can see how he gets like remedy, just all of the pew pewing goes.
Yep. Yep. All at once.
Yeah, because people are saying that the first shootings, the fish shots, it was to the windshield, that it was justified and the others weren't. But it's the same. They're the same. It's the same action. It's
Right.
not like one is an action and then he waits and then there's other action. It was
Right.
just one action.
Right.
People got to understand that a car is going to beat a human being no matter what. And she could have done much worse if the other ICE agent wasn't at the door. But if
Well,
she
and
just would have kept the door unlocked and got yanked out of the car, she would have been fine. They would just have moved her car, but she had to be dumb.
Well,
And no
it
lives
should
have
have-
lost over this. But these people are being this stupid and getting in the way of ICE agents, throwing stuff at them, attacking them, and they're being told these are not real federal agents. These are just Nazis and stuff. And it's like, they're federal agents. They're still working for the
They're
government.
Yep.
Gestapo.
Well, that's the
They're here to
thing.
take
The thing.
shit like that.
Well, the problem is like if you're already causing issues for any branch of law enforcement, then you've already earned yourself a cuffing, at least. Like if they're doing their job by law to get illegals out of the country, and they're doing a raid, and some citizen rolls in and starts causing as much havoc as possible, or jeopardizing or putting their lives in danger, that person is now liable to be arrested. If that person, while they are trying to detain them, then attacks them or rams them with their vehicle, then they're going to get the same force that a criminal would get, because now they're taking criminal action against a law enforcement agent.
It's like they're not allowed to
in
defend themselves, and that's
in
not how that
Ohio,
works.
in Ohio, there was these group of women. I don't know if they were really lost or whatever. Oh shit, that way. If they were really lost or whatever, and they go, shit. They went, if you continue to follow us, we're gonna rip you out of your car. And they're like, oh my god, rip
I
me
saw
out of
that.
my car. Like,
Yeah,
because they said they were lost. I
they're
don't
like, oh, we're
buy
lost.
that.
It's like they were not playing. They're like, oh, we're lost. We're just trying to find. It's like, we will not tell you again. If you keep following us, we will break your window and pull you out of the car.
Yeah.
They are not
Thank you.
playing. They have to literally worry about their lives because people are doxing them. They
Yep.
want their faces and names so they can go
Yep.
to their houses and do much. These people are willingly will go to people's places and attack them. They like that one trans person that attacked JD's house if he wasn't there. Like, so it's like these people are literally willing to do this. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. They will do this. That's why they
Well, and
have
it's-
death threats and everything.
It's
And they're brainwashed.
if you
Yeah,
guys
they are
remember, I don't know how many of you do, but if you guys remember, like Tim Pool's been talking about civil war for years at this point, and the truth of the matter is that we have been trending in that direction, and I don't want that. Trust me,
I don't.
I think that most people don't even understand what that would mean for you and this country, but we definitely are. We see all these little things like our own public turning on the military or turning on the police forces, and those are like small pieces of a puzzle that's already coming apart, right? That's one of them. And then there's like no trust in the government. There's the fact that there's no trust in the media, which is supposed to be the estate that actually gives information to the people when the government won't. Like all of these little bits and pieces, there's no trust, and trust is what binds. And the more we see this, like
We need
women, this is so weird to me that it's some random mother of three who is in her vehicle trying to cause trouble for law enforcement. But that's where we're at.
Yeah.
And it's becoming
Abe,
normal.
I know what this country needs. We need a rejected artist to put this country back together.
We need something to put this country back together because
Wink, wink, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just
I get
memeing.
what you
I'm
mean.
sorry. I'm
That's good.
memeing. I'm sorry.
You're fine, dude.
I just think
Go ahead, Abe. Sorry.
I just think that we're in obviously, in weird territory, and I would say people need to come to God. People
Yeah.
need to come to Christ, because we're in for a world of hurt if we don't line this stuff out and fast.
Well, if a civil war does happen, we would have to deal with the Muslims too, as well, because they have a foothold in certain places. Because we not only have to deal with the left, but we'll have to deal with their terrorist organization that they have in certain places. Because that's what they're waiting for. That's
Speaking of that, do you hear that the fucking mayor of New York City now? I can't say his name. Got rid of the Central Intelligence from the police department.
Yeah.
That stopped.
Wow, you lost your voice right in the middle of that statement.
Terrorism.
Yeah, good.
Of all statements.
Oh, did I? I hit a bad spot.
Yeah, you lagged on us.
Oh, all right.
You have to
He
say it
stopped
again.
intelligent briefings.
Oh,
Which part?
all of it. Just go.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Supposedly the Muslim mayor of New York City, that I don't know his name, got rid of the New York Police Department's debriefings. That's where they stopped terrorist organization like their Central Intelligence
prove
briefings
my
and
point.
whatever.
See? Yep.
That sounds like an insurgency to me.
Yep.
Like,
The Muslims were even the ones that were against him were saying they don't even think he's really Muslim. His last name sounds like he's a freaking Indian.
well, that doesn't
There's a
make or
lot of-
break anything.
I'm just only what the Muslims in New York City were saying.
Well, Muslim. That's the thing, though. Okay, too. Muslim is not a race. It's a religion, and so
Correct.
you could be any color, class, or creed, and be of a religion. So, regardless of whether or not he is from the Arab world or from the Asiatic, if he professes to believe those things and is pushing for them, then that's what he is.
I'm
So.
just telling you what they told me.
I'm sure, because as we all know, they're very preoccupied with your race and where you're from.
That seems to be the thing. It's like, what does it matter? It's like America's supposed to be a melting pot, not this this race and this religion. It's like, no, that's not how this works.
Well, even the melting pot thing only works if there's complete assimilation and cohesion, and you can't have assimilation and cohesion if you create divides on purpose repeatedly.
You
So-
know what Emmett made me realize? Being
What?
a certain, you need to be a certain. I can't say it because I'm gonna fucking say something. I'll put it in the back chat.
You should chill.
Fuck.
Well, damn it. Oh, I lost my train of thought.
You know, you got to ask yourself a question. How?
There you go.
or-
Read the back chat.
I say how or maybe who.
WP.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Um,
Yeah, I get you.
How or who is getting more extreme style leaders into office, right?
Yeah.
Like, well, right now, right? See, ICE is out there trying to do raids at the behest of the federal government because we have multi-millions of illegals living in the U.S. and possibly shipping out funds from the U.S. and taking jobs and
Somalia.
committing crimes and all kinds of other things, right? So
Oh, the Somalian guy.
who is standing up for them while ICE is trying to do that? And who do you think is voting for people like Mamdani to get into office?
Liberal women that
Yeah,
wanted
liberal
free
women
subway rides.
Dude, there was a video of these two girls literally be like, we can't wait for Shala Law to come here. I'm like, y'all don't realize how bad that is for women, right? And they were celebrating that. I'm like, how stupid
Well,
can
that's
you be?
how the people in Iran came into power, were the useful left idiots.
It's how it always works, though.
And then
That's
they got
how-
rid of them because they were no
That's-
longer needed.
That's how the revolutions of the world have worked out, right?
Oh,
Like
as it was-
the left swells up, gets people all these ideas of a dream of tomorrow that can't work, but it sounds great, and then they turn the people against everything that they would stand for in origin, right? Like the conservative side is pushing for, the morally upright people, generally speaking, and the left is saying, do as thou wilt is the whole of the law. And don't you want that? Don't you people want that? Don't you want to be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want? And then somehow they stitch in there things like, well, Islam is just a religion just like Christianity, and it should have all of the same everything that Christianity has. And it's like, fine, legally, but why are you supporting a religion that would cast you aside or destroy you and not give you any of the rights that you are saying you're supposed to have?
And mess with and mess with children. Like, that's not
Yes.
a religion.
Throw
that
acid
is-
in your face.
Would not be here. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, but it's always that. It's
They
always
don't- they're
this weird
fucking
conflation and manipulation of stuff.
Yeah. They are.
Well, and they've been told for the last 25 years that Islam is the religion of peace.
Mhm.
Ever since the trade towers went down.
Yeah, with a sword.
There has literally been a
sword.
small period of rage and anger and standing up for America by the American people, and then shortly after that, it became everything about you don't hate them for their the religion, don't hate them for their turban, whatever it is. And I agree, you shouldn't hate people because of those things, but you can hate the idea. You can say that this is a bad religion and a bad system. You can say that and you can believe that.
To be fair, Abe, driving truck made me extremely more racist than I used to be.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, that's the game that's being played. The game is, like, everything about Islam is peace. Well, then why isn't the entire Middle East peaceful?
Yeah.
Why isn't every Muslim majority nation peaceful? And I'm not saying that... it's a statement of fact. Like, if you look around the world, you can go, okay, maybe there's some issues with that system, and we should not be celebrating and embracing it before it's fixed its problems.
Yeah.
Well, didn't we get rid of Saddam that like kept the two groups that were fighting with each other at bay, and then
Basically.
they all broke loose?
Kind of.
Something like that, where we toppled people that suppressed both sides, the extreme people and the. There was always two groups. I forget what the fuck they were, but you get
Well,
what I'm. You know what I'm
that's
saying.
That's the whole Hegelian dialectic, right? You problem, reaction, solution, all of that, and then you also pit sides against each other, and then you bring solutions that everybody will buy into, or at least a majority of the people will buy into, so that you can nudge the entirety of the populace a certain direction that you want, and you keep doing that over time. You just keep creating new enemy groups of the people so that they no longer have an in-group, even though they started with an in-group, and then you keep prompting them through actions of yours to believe that the other side did it until they do whatever it is you want them to do.
Yeah, that's how it
It's
works.
dirty.
It is
Well,
dirty.
to be fair, never mind.
Yeah, Mister, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. I remember. Look how Little China worked out with LA. They assimilated, and we gave them the little small town. They don't really cause that much of a trouble.
The Korean roof guys.
Well, that's the difference, right? The difference isn't the ethnicity of the people.
They assimilated pretty well.
The difference
But we also
is
made them a little spot too. So
right, but the
you
difference
can't
is
do that with.
no. You can't, because the ideology is 100% different. If your ideology says, be the best you can, do what you can for your family, for yourself, and make yourself a better person, that's fine. When your ideology says it is your job to conquer all peoples within the vicinity and to lay down all things that stand against your belief system and take over and make them believe it or destroy them, well, maybe that's not congruent with, I don't know, a
I
republic.
do have a video of them saying that in their mosque.
All you have to do is read the book, man. Like, it's pretty
Well,
obvious.
I did read some of the books. Well, I watched people read some of the books because I
It's
can't
just-
read that shit. But they said it were inconclusive because we got rid of the knowledge because this one dude had it, and they're like some of the parts are incomplete, yada yada yada, and that Christianity is the true, Jesus was real,
Right.
yada yada, but it contradicts itself.
But that's the issue. If you look into it enough, you'll realize that some things function as a belief or a religion, and some things function as a political system and then a religion. And when it's a political system and a religion, but it has to conquer and make its political the forefront before the religion can step in and force its foot on you, then that is something you don't want.
Yeah, you don't
When
want
it's
that.
forced control.
Yeah, and they are trying to force this upon us, which most people who come here don't even do that. They assimilate. That's why we got again with Little China, they built their own little spot, but most of them are also Christians
And
or
they're
they follow something else.
And they're fucking disgusting. They wash their balls and
Oh.
feet in the truck stop sinks.
Oh, dude,
And
I saw
then
that.
they pray on the fucking truck stop parking lots. They're very
That's weird.
disgusting.
They're just nasty, and they.
I
Just,
told you, I'm very
Ugh.
racist now.
Well, I mean, That's the other part, right? I said earlier, it's assimilation.
And
It's
them
the
and the fucking
customs, it's the ways, right? Like
the
when you
curry
come
people.
into a new nation, you don't never learn the language, never learn to function within that society. You can't move into a different society and force that society to become your society.
Yeah, it just don't
Because
work.
you've now entered somebody else's nation, somebody else's home. It'd be like you invite a
Well, they're
friend
low
to
IQ.
to stay in your guest room for a month or 2 months or whatever, and they literally just start tearing down the walls. They won't talk to anybody in the house. They start speaking random languages and using your stuff. It's like that, but we're allowing it on a massive scale. Like, no, they don't speak. People who don't speak English are completely in the system, and they can't read the signs. They can't order food. They can't communicate with people who live here unless there's some kind of translator. And it's like that can't continue to function when it meets a certain tipping point. When you have so many people in a huge populace,
Them and the Mexicans.
and
I
a
know
chunk
that
of them are now supporting something else. It's just like what we saw in like the LA riots, when you have foreign nationals in the US waving their flag and attacking buildings and or law enforcement. That's no longer just people wanting a place to be.
No, that is not assimilation. That's not asylum. That is just spirit force of their own beliefs, and they want the places to be like their home. It's like, this is not how it works in America. We will not accept that. That's just not how it works. And you not learning English and other things is like, it's just a big red flag. It's like you willingly not want to do the work to learn the language and the ways and the laws. You
You know
rather
who-
take your laws and such and bring it here. That's not how that works.
Well, and there used to be a level
know
of
who my
expectation when
hero
you
is?
tried to become a citizen of the United States to assimilate at least to a certain point.
Yeah.
I don't see the same anymore.
No, there's not. It's all force of doctrination and all that. It's like you're forcing
Thank
your
you,
way in, and
Half-Blood.
that's not how it works. Yeah.
You know who my
Rick
favorite
got it.
person was recently?
Who?
That the cinnamon bun lady, Crystal.
Who?
The Wisconsin cinnamon bun lady who got fired
no wonder.
after she was harassed, and then she told them she was racist because
Oh,
she
yeah,
was
her.
wearing a hijab.
Yeah, she got a
I see.
GoFundMe too, and she got like a whole bunch of money for it.
I donated $50.
Wow.
I mean, she wasn't wrong. It's like these people come in here and they do this, and it's just, and they expect us to follow there. I was like, no, you live here with us. We don't live with you. There's a complete opposite. If you're not willing to do the work, then go back home to your homeland. It's like,
And then
doesn't work.
Minnesota, they changed the state flag to look like it's gay.
yeah,
Dearborn
Dearborn got its flag changed.
The Dave asks, do you think all people have
Oh,
the
I
ability
know.
to learn the language in an acceptable time period?
It
Yes.
takes time to learn the language. I will say that. Like, I know Japanese is one of the hardest languages to learn because there's always one word
Sure.
always means different things, which makes it harder to learn. But it does take time to learn the language. But at least if you have a bit of broken English, we can understand
Yes,
you. Because I'm
that's-
so used to people from like other places, I can understand them.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You don't have to like be completely fluent in the
Yeah.
language
Shitty
of the
fried
place you're going
rice.
to, but you should at least be able to communicate.
You want
know,
the shitty fried rice?
that you're doing something, or that you need a restroom, or that you need help, or like you have to be able to communicate at least enough to
Yeah.
function in that society without
Like-
somebody else helping at all times.
And with like Trump saying we couldn't learn from other people, it's like we are very adaptive with learning from them. Some people can literally just watch someone work and do the way they do and do the same thing. And he wants to import more people from China. It's like, no, let us do our job. Don't let someone else come here and take it. We can learn.
No,
There's
the
just, we got
Indians.
people.
You know,
Okay.
you know, in Canada, on the Great Lakes beaches, are all the beaches in Canada, there's no shit signs that you can't shit on the beach.
Well, again, that comes down to the cultural differences. If you have come to a nation that functions completely differently than you, and you have not assimilated to the traditions or the the customs of that place, then you're going to continue to function like you did in the place you came from. And
Yeah,
so that causes damage.
Yeah, look at UK. There's a whole bunch of most the Islams and the Indian people who are just trashing the whole place. Because if you look at their place, that's what they do at home. They're taking their things from where they came from and bringing it here, which just it conflicts with each other, and it's like we understand you want to come over here because your place is in a bad spot, but you have to do it the right way, in the legal way. You just cannot show up, force us to do your religion or your way of life. It's not how it works. You assimilate or you don't.
There's plenty of people that don't want any
America
immigration whatsoever. And I think, to be fair, that America does have every right to say that you can no longer immigrate to the United States. But
Yeah.
if we're going to allow people to immigrate, then there has to be assimilation. And
Yeah.
there's got to
All corporate lobby
and
is not
le-
gonna
and
allow
it needs
that.
to be
I'm
legal.
sorry.
Like, you cannot allow illegals in, because that detracts from the legal process that some have actually done. So you're basically saying, I'm going to penalize the people who did it the right way. They're going to have to work really hard, spend a bunch of money, and try to become a citizen of this country. And to the ones who cross the border illegally and do a bunch of damage and send money outside of the country and all of these things, you're going to get the reward. You're going to have to do nothing, and you're still going to get to stay here. We
Yeah,
have a
that's-
broken system right now.
Yeah, you just can't. It's like they're taking from us and giving to their homeland, which they're not benefiting us at all. They're taking more than they're offering, and it just doesn't work. You have to meet a right way, especially with people who are trying to get in here legally. People who legally. It and with more illegals coming in, it makes the people who are actually trying the right way to get in harder. That makes it twice as much work on the people who are trying to actually get in here legally, and then the illegals just come over here, take what they need, and then once they, like you said, once they get old, they go back to their nation. It's like that just doesn't work. It's taking too much of the pie is what they're doing.
Economically,
fair,
the big problem is that you have a bunch of them, like welfare, that
Mhm.
they are destroying your economy, and these people are not actually, they're not actually coming here even to work. They're just leeching on the.
Yeah, this is straight up leech. They're not benefiting whatsoever. They're taking more than they are offering.
As well as, if
And you
we're
got-
really not careful, then you've got them bringing diseases that have been completely snuffed out
Yep,
Leprosy.
you have the risk
back
of that.
to here.
Yeah, some places have diseases that we've cured, and some it's just it's just crazy. It's
It
more
is
harmful
crazy.
than it's good, and
They don't have
people
to-
just don't understand.
They don't
It's
have
funny,
to get
though, because
vaccinated.
it's funny,
Left are
though,
cool with them.
because when
Yeah.
Not
you
being vac-
you look at like some of the sci-fi or fantasy type things over time, you'll see things like Elysium, where there's this
Oh yeah,
a city in the sky or a city in space, and everybody on Earth is living in squalor, and it's so hard. It's kind of like that now, and I'm not saying like we've done that to everyone, but like America is this place where there's plenty, there's so much, and it lacks in so many ways that people here don't understand. Like that lady in that video obviously doesn't understand how crazy bad it is in so many places. And so she has this take that's completely detached from anywhere but the United States or Canada, right? And there's a ton of people like that don't realize that America's so far ahead that it's comfortable, it's more comfortable and easier to survive here in most ways, and there's less people out to harm you in horrific ways.
Oh yeah.
And so they don't realize how much they have to lose by the things that they're promoting and supporting and pushing for.
Yep.
It's both. It's both. Like both cases, right? The guys that's promoting it. Here they're destroying their own culture and their own way of life. So like here, and they're trying to change the culture. They're also destroying the reason why they want to be here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Emmett covered this. It was a while ago, but they got some dude out of Detroit or the Metro Detroit area who hired 250 illegals and only had 10 illegals on staff just to make the books look right.
Yep.
Got millions millions in contracts, worked in multiple states. Which, well, I was gonna say, it seems like it only benefits the top people that. You correct me if I'm wrong. Because then they get the
Well-
hire them. The ones that do work and not give government, they get lowered the wages
No,
and then bring
because
the cost of everything up.
it
Because
skews
there's more
everything.
supply.
So it
demand.
skews everything, K2. Because they've hired people that they ought not hire because they don't have the rights or the coverage or the laws over them, they basically steal those jobs from anybody who could work those jobs who is a citizen. And by doing that, they've cut them out of the work. And then they've also made it so others are likely to do the same because now they can't compete with that company. So now you have all of the companies in that prospective field doing the same business. And that cuts off an even larger number of the populace from working until you end up with an entire sector that collapses in on itself.
Yep, you're
Just
hiring
like the
people.
trucking sector
Yeah,
collapsing.
yeah. There was a video of a Chinese dude that didn't got pulled over because he was just on
Didn't
the
have
side of
his
the street.
hazmat,
Yep.
hazmat endorsements.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I send Emmett everything with trucking because I know he'll cover it if he thinks it's good enough. Sorry, Emmett.
No,
Hey.
it's fine. I do.
But yeah, literally these people don't know what they're doing, and they're hiring them just so they can get their numbers up. But they don't realize that other companies are going to do the same, which is like Abe just say, it's going to collapse on itself because there's no actual work-based merit. It's just you just hire this person just to have numbers, and has no skills, and then it's clearly harming your company, and you shouldn't do that. Just like with the DEI, that does no good for nothing. That's just hiring off your color and whatever you're into it, and it's I cannot say the word that's a big word, but yeah, it's doing more harm than actual people who need to or want a job. So it just does no good.
I got what I said was that guy that you played the video with, the liberal white Muslim lady now.
Mhm.
He's the guy who said that where it just benefits the people on top, which the liberals are supposed to fight against, and it all contradicts itself. That's what I was pointing out.
But they don't.
Well, they're
they
not.
say that, but they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
They
gonna
think
say
that
kinda
way,
say-
but they only want to fight the people at the top of the other party. That's all they want.
Yep.
Well, the ideology they're doing. They
You're cutting
think
out.
They can. I'm cutting out.
Mhm.
What the fuck's wrong with me?
No, you're good now. I thought he was good the whole time.
Let me see if this works. I should be a little bit higher too.
That's better.
I hope I'm not going over there. Okay. Fine. So ideologically, they're trying to create this perfect society, right? That's the whole point. The whole idea is we can create the perfect society, and they're willing to do anything to create the supposed perfect society, doesn't matter what. So it is the whole point. But what they're doing is they're attacking one of the primitive instincts that we have, like one of our sins, which is envy. And what they're doing is that they're saying, hey, look at these people, they have all of these things and you don't, so you have to hate them because you're envious of them. That is pretty much the conclusion
That's-
when it comes to the logical idea.
Yep.
You
Yep.
hate them because they have things you don't, and you don't even look at you. It's like it's not like you can work to get them or do anything like that in their eyes. You're stuck in these perpetual victimhood status, and all you can do is lay on it. So it's kind of it's I don't know, it's like the worst kind of horrible thing in my opinion. The whole idea of they're doing it because they're supposed to be against the rich. No, it's just a tactic to control you. That's what they're
Right.
doing.
Well, and we've seen it, right? We've seen it with all of the communist movements of the past and socialist movements of the past.
Yep.
It's all large structures of control to
I don't know, the
force
one
people to
socialist-
be
Yeah,
and
it's
do
all
what they
about
want.
control.
The one socialist guy who got rid of the Rothschilds, I don't know if that was I thought that might have been good and got rid of centralized banking.
Yeah, we have to get rid of centralized banking. at some
Oh,
point,
yeah.
and preferably something soon.
Yeah.
I was.
It's a bad
We're
system.
never gonna get rid of it because the ones that supposedly won that, aka libertarians, are the same people that will do everything to Coom. So if
Yep.
they can just, you can offer them a
Well,
little bit of
Sad
Cooming,
but true.
they will
if
decide not to get rid of
if
it.
you try, you'll end up like JFK
Yep.
tried.
I don't even think you will end up like JFK. I will think that what's gonna happen is they're gonna, you're not gonna be able to, they're gonna be like, hey, do you wanna Coom? And they're gonna be like, yeah, and that's it. That's the end of the movie.
See, that's the same with CK. They knew he was a good person, and they didn't like what he was doing. And honestly, he would have been a president, but
I
we
don't-
will never get to see that.
I don't know, Emmett. There was a country that saw the Coomerisms before, and they got rid of the
Which country?
degeneracy.
I don't think any country has ever
1940.
fully done that, actually.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
they
think
didn't
so.
get rid of it.
They didn't fully get rid
they
of it, but
changed
they
it.
got rid of the most degenerate stuff.
They changed it. They changed it to another kind of degeneracy.
Yeah, exactly. Emmett, are you going to stream tonight?
Again.
Are you going
Are
to?
you EP now? Are you EP,
Mhm.
Abe?
Getting there, yeah.
I'm just memeing really hard. I'm
Getting
sorry.
there.
Well, I'm just here to
You're
talk with you
fine.
guys. I don't have a channel like you guys. I'm not that smart like y'all, but I know at least I have enough common sense to
I'm
know
not
what's
smart.
right.
That's why I drive trucks for a living.
You don't have to
I'm
be smart to
Mexican.
have
What
a
are you
channel.
talking about?
Well, not because of smart of the channel. It's
Mexican.
just,
What are you talking about?
I mean, we all know people that don't seem that smart that have channels too, by the way.
that's true. That's true. But I just like hopping on here and talking to you guys. It's a lot easier, but
It's
I'm glad I'm not as dumb as these people are. Because, boy, you got to be dumb to do this.
Well, it's that cognitive dissonance. There's a weird thing where people can believe or trust in things that they know are the opposite of what they are acting like it is. And it's so wild to me.
I think I just do better hopping on lives like this with you guys talking. Because I know some things, but
Yeah.
most things I'm still learning. So that's why I still watch all of y'all and
Yeah.
I learn. I'm learning from y'all. The other channels, I wouldn't be learning. I can guarantee you that.
I enjoy the conversation because it
You know-
allows me to see what different people think or believe and actually have good conversations. And
Mm-hmm.
it also, I think, spurs communication between people, which is very important.
You don't learn anything from me except for the
I might
memes.
actually go and listen to the conversation between Joe Cool and whoever it is that they're talking about free speech, and I find it funny because Joe Cool is like, "Oh, if you are just saying free speech because you want to say the N word, then you are whatever." And I thought about, well, yeah, right. I agree with you. That conversation is correct. We have a speech loss now, but next time you call a cop pig, we're gonna put you in jail because we have speech loss now.
Yeah.
You know, this is the way it works.
Pumpkin, you won't learn anything from me. I just live for the memes.
I can still learn from you. You can still just not the dumb people that don't need to be mentioned on the channel. We will not say the names.
That's fair. That's
But
fair.
yeah, I learned more from you guys and Andrew and all that than I would learn from any other channels. that I have.
Oh,
I'm
also,
getting
Emmett, now that I am back, we can start working on our next episode of Date Wars. I'll try and reach out to people and talk to them and figure out what we can do for scheduling.
Okay, that sounds
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I'll ask Marte again. See
Uh,
Yeah, ask Marte.
Cool.
He's pretty good with that.
And then I also got to reach out again to the ones I was going to interview but haven't yet.
Okay.
Ow.
So hopefully they'll still come. I
I'm
think they
glad they
will,
joined.
but yeah.
And you need more room. I was glad they could join.
Emmett interviewed me.
Yep.
That sounds like a fun interview.
Nah.
That I did.
Yeah. Sounds fun. I can just imagine you answering the questions. It would be a fun interview.
When I'm not memeing and being serious, yeah.
Yeah, that's when you gotta be for real. It's like, oh, he's for real now. It's like he's not memeing.
Real business.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I do like hopping on here, talking to you guys, seeing points, and sometimes our points are the same, and I feel like it helps me understand more of the situation and listen to you guys, and it's easy. And I'm good faith. Like I was raised right, so when people talk, I let the person finish and not sit there and go, no, you can't do that. No, it's like, no, I'll let you finish, and then I'll take my point or say something after that, because I can't really stand that spurring. It's like, wait, catch your breath, then you can tell your points. But it's just like, I don't know how you guys do it with these people spurring like that. Or Andrew, I don't know how he does it, man. Like,
They
it's
get
crazy.
They
Well,
get
it
practice
depends.
with me because I just got something in my mind and I want to get it out really quick.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh wait,
Well, it
Cat
depen-
wants to be in Love Audit. Is that what I'm looking at in chat?
No
Oh,
way,
you've
really?
never been interviewed. We're gonna
Oh.
change that.
Oh, I was like, I'm
Yeah,
glad to be on
Cat.
Date Wars.
I'll interview you, Cat. And now you've opened the door to Emmett. I don't. Not my fault.
Oh, now we gotta interview Cat. Now we gotta get it.
Oh,
I
we
thought
know we
she
have
was
to.
interviewed on Grids Love Audit that started at Grids, but
Cat,
she couldn't never get a word
Mr.
in.
No,
Mister.
that was Date Wars. That was
Mr. To be fair, Cat was on like the debut of Date Wars, but it was on Grid's channel,
Oh,
and it went
Yeah.
a little bit crazy. I was on it. She was on it. Sarah the Raging Tomato was on it, and
It was
and
so crazy. Cleaner was on it.
and Cleaner was on it. Yeah, and
The good thing about
It-
not
it was-
not being perfect at English is you can misread things and make it sound like you actually misread them.
oh my gosh,
So I understand, Kat, that you've never been interviewed before, but we are going to get you an interview.
it was a crazy one, Cat.
That was a crazy one.
That was a crazy
on
show.
the love audit.
That
Emmett's love
showed
audit.
the level of psychopathy that sometimes I have when it comes to people.
Hold on. Doesn't Oxycat have any single nurses in her hospital that would be willing to jump on the love audit so Emmett can interview more women?
Oh no!
oh, that'd be
Oh
interesting. to
my
see.
gosh.
Just
No,
putting
I've
it out
reached
there.
out-
Just
I've
putting
reached
it out
out to
there,
some people.
Oxycat.
It's gonna be. I think the next few will probably be kind of crazy.
Ricky Stickle says, "You sure, Kat? I'm still saying that'd be a Bugatti interview."
Oh, so $50 for a Bugatti that you might not be good at drawing? Oy vey.
Oh my gosh.
What do you mean I wouldn't be good at drawing?
You said it, not me.
No, I said that it's
You said
more
you're not good at
complicated.
cars.
It's more complicated.
It's more
I
complicated.
get that.
I can
I
do
was
it.
I'm here to bargain with
Good
you with
thing,
my
Kat.
accent. Oy
It's more
vey.
complicated.
Oy vey. Yeah, it's like you want. I gave you $5. Build it. I'm like, no.
I'll give you. You said it might be difficult. It might not come out right. Not good. How about 35?
It will
bucks?
come out good. It will come out good. It will be. It will be. It will be the greatest Bugatti you've seen in pixel art ever.
It'll be the
Okay.
greatest of them all.
Oh my
It'll be
gosh, you guys.
fantastic.
It'll be fan.
Then you can
Did
say
see-
what color is your
listen,
Bugatti.
okay? I'm just getting better. Like.
I'm just giving you shit, Emmett, because you said I don't know. I'm
you
not the
see?
greatest at cars.
You
Look,
see,
I got cloned.
Oh,
I'm not the greatest Abe, and I still
Hold
made it.
on. Last
can there be
stream,
two?
when I did ask how much for it, you said you are not the best at cars. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying right now. I'm not
I
trying
know
to
I
insult
said
you,
I'm not the
Emmett.
best at cars, but it doesn't mean that I will not make it right. I will make it
I know. I'm just using it in my bargaining, in my Blue Jay bargaining skills.
right. The only people at my work who hear me speak are the security guards that walk past my office and hear me speaking at you guys. Yeah.
party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
God, I miss those movies. I gotta watch
Let's
those.
talk more draw.
My gosh.
Well, that will be on Emmett's stream when
people.
Abe reads.
I'm gonna
Sitting
start
here
my stream.
microwaving food.
Yeah. Yeah.
America.
You're
Hot dogs.
microwaving food?
He's microwaving hot dogs.
No.
What?
I'm rocking a hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you microwave a hot dog?
Oh
Let's
yeah,
try it.
Abe was gone for so while we forgot the meme, but I love you.
So,
I love
oh
you.
my gosh, really, you guys?
you.
Oh my god.
Dang it.
Oh, Abe, I love you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a
I
lot.
remember everything.
You're grounded. You're
I
grounded
remember the
forever.
Rock Dog. I remember when Coonfluence insulted Oxycat by saying there's no way she could got her degrees in that time.
Oh yeah, that was so
I haven't made a
ridiculous.
push 91.
I can't
9/11
believe
cat.
that was the stupidest thing, dude. He's like, you can't
I'm
get
like
more than one
Pepperidge.
degree at a time, and it's like, yes, you can.
Yeah, you can. That's not how
I'm
that
like
works.
Pepperidge Farm. I
Oh
remember.
man.
Patrick Farms remembers.
Pepperidge Farm.
I remember this commercial. I'm old, man. I'll be turning 40 this year now. Oh.
Mm.
Oh, I'm the youngest on the panel.
I think
again.
I'm gonna need a hot dog emoji added now.
Hot dog and
No, a rock,
Yeah.
a rock dog.
rock
A
and a
rock
hot
dog.
Yeah, rock.
Yes.
A rock.
We should have a rock and a
that
hot dog.
Shaped.
hot dog and a rock and a hot dog. A rock dog.
That's a good idea. We should make that an
A
emoji.
rock
Yeah,
that's
definitely
shaped
make that
as a
emoji.
hot dog in a bun with ketchup. on it.
Oh man. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on tonight. It's been a fun talk.
Yeah.
Okay, let me start.
And we got to discuss a lot of random topics going on in our screwed up situation these days.
What's
You gotta keep your mind
Oh.
off of the crap that's been going on, yeah.
Don't forget to like and sub. If you
Yes.
don't, you're gay. If you
Please.
don't, you're gay.
Salty has a picture of Abe. Like Salty Cracker.
I think so. That's the only salty I know. I swear, him and a quartering have to be related. They look way too similar.
Yeah, one thick and one thin, but similar faces.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest, but you never know.
I wouldn't mind getting people like those to come and get interviewed. Like,
Oh, yeah, that'd be
Jeremy.
pretty cool.
or,
Oh shit, I'm going a little too fast.
well, you know, any of those. Be kind of cool.
Oh, it is salty.
Go on
Cool.
Tim Pool, that'd be freaking cool too.
Oh, yeah.
Although-
I would.
I'm not like as prolific as many other guys that have gone on there so far, so you know. I'm not as specialized as Andrew in that field, you know.
Yeah, you'll get there, though. It takes time, but I can see you getting there.
Maybe. Now that I'm back, I can work on it, right?
And I try my best to support people who I watch.
Fenrir,
I do my
Fenrir
best to-
Howells. Oh,
I
go
do
ahead.
my best to troll Mr. Bill.
Yeah.
Even though he made me a mod.
Fenrir Howells, I would say anybody who watches Salty
Joe.
Cracker for just a short period of time but's never seen him before would probably think he's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, immediately you'll be like, whoa, this guy's kooky. What's going on here? But if you listen for a little bit, you're like, oh, he's right, actually.
hmm
So, you know.
Him and has no eyes.
I know, he's becoming faceless. Creepy.
He's starting his panel. We're gonna cross the border.
Gonna be the best
Oh,
panel of all.
Cross the border.
Cross the border.
We're gonna.
Actually,
We
Yeah.
are going.
Oh wait, I got a meme for that. We're
you gotta
gonna
cross
do what-
2 borders, though.
I still think we should put sentry guns on the border, to be honest. That'd be a really good deterrent.
I think
Well, I
Geneva
don't
would have a
think we
huge problem
really-
with that, but
I don't think
Hey.
we really invaded Venezuela. We just sent undocumented people to Venezuela.
Yeah, it's not an invasion. They
ninja'd
were
him.
just undocumented
There's-
military guys.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
literally put
Emmett.
ninjas in there and snatch his ass. That there's just
Emmett,
boom.
Yeah.
is your live the one that has Def Knot in the title?
Yes.
Okay. Good stuff.
She made a
I know.
drama stream. I want to know what she said.
I think you probably already know, but it would still be fun to cover.
No, I have no fucking idea what she said. But I have a feeling that she said something stupid, and I want to see it.
Bob failing in Detroit.
Okay.
Fake ninja death nut.
Oh my
exactly.
gosh. Something. Yeah.
Chrysalis.
I don't know.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Emmett-
YouTube don't like the C word.
So Emmett, what are you going to talk about?
I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna see
Okay.
what she said, and I'm gonna verify the death note thingy,
All
and
right.
then maybe I will do a little bit of the video that we know of. What's his
Not
name?
the cringe guy. Not
What's
the
his
cringe
stupid name?
guy.
No, the Hassan versus Asmongold. Apparently, they
Uh-huh.
went really hard at it.
Oh yeah,
Good.
they went hard. Like Asmund did not hold bad on Hassan, dude. Like, and
Nice.
all
To be
right.
fair, Hassan is wrong just because he's a fucking Muslim. But I want to see what they have to say. You know how I see Asmongold. Asmongold, I see like the little kid, like the dumb little kid. That's how I see.
How about
Asmongold.
Bob's Burgers guy?
The voice actor. What about
I
him?
don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
Oh, the guy on Jim Bob's. Like,
Oh,
was
Jim Bob's,
covering
yeah.
yesterday that we were watching. Yesterday.
Oh, yeah, Bob's Burgers. No, Bob's. He was too dumb.
Which one?
I'm gonna be on. He was talking to two.
Jeff.
He was talking to two atheists, and they were trying to go through the transcendental argument. And it wasn't even Jim Bob. It was another dude. It was a catechumen. And when he asked, like, are there any like universals? And the guy says, no, there are no universals. And it's like, is that a universal? And the guy's like, I already said that there is no universals.
Gosh.
It was so dumb and funny at the same time. It's like,
That's a shoot yourself in the foot statement right there.
no, there are no universals.
There are
I
no
already told
universals. That is a universal.
you.
Oh no.
And
That's
he's
sad.
like, is that a universal?
like-
No. It's like, oh god, so dumb.
Evidently, you don't understand what universal means.
Yeah, he's like, dude, that's a universal statement, and he's like trying to move away from it as fast as possible.
That's funny.
But I mean, I've had these like the other time, the last time, and the time that I started having trouble in Confluence's panels because I went through tag,
Mhm.
and they don't get it. That they literally end up like the conclusion is the beginning of their argument, and it's like, no, that's the conclusion. You have to start
Right.
here.
It's because they
They're
have bad logic. in it.
Why? And
They
like,
don't have the understanding of what logic is and how it works in order to make those connections. They don't realize that it necessitates the next step. And without that necessitation, you cannot say that it exists or that it's connected. And they don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
they-
things
they
can
just
be
go ahead
completely
and say-
disconnected.
What they say is like, oh, it's just you're just saying God. And it's like, no, I'm going through the steps to get
Yep.
through.
Right.
At the end, it's like God, but
So they're lacking logic and they're lacking philosophy as well, basically.
I'm gonna leave so I can start the show. You can rate
Okay.
me whenever you want to.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me on, Abe.
Thank you for coming. And
Yeah, good to see
thank
you,
you
man.
for good
Good one.
talks. You too.
Thank you.
God
for
bless you,
letting
Emmett.
me on
Bless you.
panel so I had someone to talk to tonight.
Of course. Makes the drive less lonely, right, K2?
Yeah.
That's right. And let me be a racist. What?
Nobody lets you. You just are. It's okay.
As long as you're not overboard with it.
Oh no, I keep it. I got code words and shit. I know how to get around shit.
Good, good, good.
That's why the Blue Jays is a thing.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you for coming up tonight. I will talk
Thank
to you
you.
guys next time, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll see you again.
To the chat,
Oh.
thank you so much for being here. What, K2? Say it.
If you don't like and subscribe, you're gay.
There it is. There
I
it
always
is. Straight
like.
from the mouth.
I'm already subscribed. So.
All right. Well, thank you all. I will see you again soon. Don't ask me when, but I'm going to be setting up a better schedule in the very near future. I was working on it some before the power outages and stuff, and I will continue to get it set up.
I'll take your time, man. I'll see
All
you
of you
then.
out there, thank you. God bless you. And have fun at Emmett's. Make sure to remind him he's grounded.